In
I think.
Drunk driving home from Freddy's. Oh, I hope I left no traces. Drunk driving home from Freddy's, yeah. Put my faith in Andrew Line.
Why is everybody driving on the wrong side of the road? Get out of the way.
It's been so long
Hello, chat.
since I last have seen my rotten son. Hope he's not run away or locked his fucking door. Driving home from Freddy's. Dave died from a big bite. I don't will care. Top to toe in spring locks. Oh, I got dead kids all around. But not that fake Cassidy, yeah. Cause it's Andrew in the mound. I kill kids for fun. Though not Cassidy, she's not canon. Andrew, can you hear me?
1 million Fazbears, please.
Midnight
No Magic School
Motoring
Bus, no.
in 1987. Driving home from Freddy's.
El Fuego, that's to be determined.
Fuck Henry and Cassidy.
Okay. Alright, I'm with it. That's crazy.
The guy outside Junior's is green.
You know you can't be here.
We're not the same.
Fine, fuck you. I'll go drink at home then. Fuck off.
Not the same. I love being evil. I don't care about anything. I'm irredeemable in every way.
I don't love any of my children.
I don't love any of my children. Pull up to my house. Looks like Aunt Jane's on the couch.
Can you not abuse your son tonight?
She tells me leave him be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, right.
This is my fucking house.
We're live, by the way.
Prince to where he's fled. Unlike Nightmare Freddy, he's not in bed. Three-toe shadow bunny.
thank you.
But I'm not even mad,
because
because only Andrew's in the game. None of my kids even exist. But neither does Cassidy. I'll end up in room 1218. Maybe I'll be in the games.
Please. Let me in.
Let me in. Let me in.
Please let me in the games.
I just want to be in the fucking games. Let me in the games, Andrew. Please. Please, it doesn't even make fucking sense for you to be in here without me.
Holy peak. Holy peak. Holy peakness. Sorry, I put on our copyright-free music now. From Sindri. There we go. Alright. So, I'm currently joined by Sigmonide, who I need to shrink down in size because you are fucking massive. Okay. Alright, guys. This guy. You're not creating a very safe environment, Cryonide. What the flip, dude? Hey, yo. Okay. Let's see. So, last time we made 15 or like 16 slides trying to go through like all the scenes, right? Oh, you're muted. Classic T-Red's W. All right. No, now you're on my stream. All right, you're good. Okay. So yeah, last time we made 16 slides. So I'll walk you through, okay? What was going on?
Okay.
All right. So, and you too, chat. So, we're making the movie try to be less bad. So, the rules. where we cannot change like the base structure or add and remove characters. Okay.
I'm with it.
Okay. So, the opening, the very first scene where it's like, "Are you ready to start the show? Count with me," and just the logo. We're just gonna keep that the same. That was funny.
Good.
All right.
Yeah,
Rule one. Instead of Charlie getting fucking stabbed to shit oh yeah, spoilers. Instead of Charlie getting stabbed to hell, she falls down the trapdoor anyway, so we're just gonna have her die of fall damage. now it was an accident that actually works in the plot.
Okay.
Yes. Right.
So William doesn't kill her.
No, he does. He will. Well, we can have her like. Well, he knows everything about how the operation works, so he can be the one to start the show. He can like, I just start the show every hour. I didn't know anybody was. You know what I mean? So
yeah, okay.
It was an accident type shit, right? So he'll chase her on stage and then start the show, and then she actually dies of fall damage, which actually looks like a murder.
Looks like an accident.
Right? Yeah. But so yeah, we'll have William himself start the show, like the show's a manual start, so that way you know as the audience that William's still to blame. Okay. Henry is actually going to be in the building, and I'll explain why. Henry is going to be working on the toys, right? Instead of being with Charlie, okay? Because like he says, I'm always focused on my work type shit. And the reason for this I'll explain soon, okay? So
I'm with that already.
This next part took us an hour and a half to write our way out of, which is how do we get away with the parents being so incredibly dumb? We thought of one of two ways, okay? The first way was by characterizing Charlie. So we were going to have her, when she's sitting waiting for the puppet, you will basically let the audience know that she's a very imaginative girl, right? And that's going to parallel Abby, so it makes sense to kind of like fuse later on. She's going to be paralleling Abby. So she'll be sitting down in front of the puppet stage, drawing pictures of her going on adventures with the toy animatronics, drawing pictures of her going on adventures with like Fredbear, all this stuff, okay? And the reason we're doing this is to establish Charlie as someone that people think is kind of weird, and people that they think she has a very overactive imagination, right?
Right.
So when she goes up to tables and says, hey, Spring Bonnie has taken a boy backstage, right? We're still not going to make the parents go, sorry. Adults are talking! Adults are... We're not going to do that. But, now listen, since we've already established Henry is in the building, okay, they won't take her very seriously because she's such an imaginative kid. And Henry's there. So they'll go say, like, that sounds like a problem for the owner. Go tell your dad. Or like, oh, go find Henry. Go find your dad. And let him know, right?
So they just don't take her seriously.
Yeah. They just don't take her seriously.
It's almost like a boy cried wolf thing. Where it's
yes.
Yeah. She's
now,
just going off. Okay.
Yes. So basically, but that I have it written on the slide. So basically, what this does for the story is, unfortunately, it does make Charlie's well, either way, Charlie's motive doesn't work, because fun fact, chat, you're not supposed to kill an entire group of people for something that one person did to you. Famous historical lesson. So her motive doesn't work anyway. So either way, you can't really sympathize with her. So it's just basically. But the reason people in chat were complaining were like, well, that makes it so her vengeance isn't actually mandatory, because the adults had a reason to not, like, take her super seriously. And unfortunately, that's how it's gonna be in my rewrite, because either way, you can't justify killing, you know, an entire demographic of people for something that, And she's a child who got murdered. That's tragic enough to have her have a motive. So,
I agree.
Yes.
I don't think you need her to have like a crazy stop story. It's like she's a child who died in agony. Now her ghost is just like that.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
I don't think it needs to be explained further.
So that writing is already way better, because it doesn't take you. When I was watching the movie and the guy is like, adults are talking, I was like, okay, all right. Dude. Second option, right, is to have, because now with this we still have the problem of the little boy waking up and not telling anybody that. Yo, this guy kidnapped me.
That just happened.
Yeah. So, option 2, okay, is Vanessa, as a child, already knows that Charlie's gonna get killed if she follows Spring Bonnie. She grabs her arm and says, Charlie, don't. Like Vanessa's a kid at the beginning.
Yeah.
So, we were going to rewrite... So this is option 2. Michael Afton, as a child, is deliberately being lured back there to lure Charlie. It's bait. Right? So that's option 2. And he'll be wearing, like, a foxy mask to signify that or something. So that's option 2. Is that Michael Afton is the kid being lured, and that also explains why William Afton just, like, leaves him on the kitchen floor totally alive instead of killing him. Because that doesn't make sense in the original movie. Where really he brings an actual victim back there, and he's just like, Alright, I'm gonna leave you here while I wash my hands in my Springlock suit now. I'm going to wash my hands in my Springlock suits.
Of nothing.
Yeah. Wash my hands, and I have literally not... I literally just meleeed you like it was a video game. Like... Gotta get that quick 30 damage. Quick 30 damage. He got
jab locked.
He got jab locked. So that's option 2. Okay. I personally am torn between them. I would like to have Mike set up earlier on.
I agree.
So I think it would be a good idea to have Mike lore. You could even combine them, honestly. They're not mutually exclusive, right?
The reason I like Mike lore, the big reason that I like Mike lore is because you really want it to feel like, because Vanessa has all this guilt. It's like, oh, I'm a part of this. I enabled this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, it's their family.
But like in reality, it feels like she really didn't. I think having having Michael as like the person who actually was doing all of this, like he was knowingly enabling this, and then he turns out like when he grows up to be just like a crazy person. I think that's good.
Right. Chat, how about we merge them? How about we have the parents actually be like real people, and then we also have Mike lore. I think we can merge them, and then it makes sense. 100%. And just like in the games and the books, you can have the first crime or something be like targeted at Henry, just like in the other. Yeah. All right, Cryo, we're getting rid of Charlie Christ.
No.
So Charlie's just gonna fall down. All right. You're gonna hear like a spooky snap sound effect. No, right? She's dead. She died of fall damage. Yeah. The puppet, until this point, is not going to have tears. You're just gonna hold on the open trap door for like 5 to 10 seconds, and the puppet will rise up with tears now, or like starting to cry. Like the puppet will rise up. Yeah. The puppet will rise up, perfectly normal mask, and the purple tears will start to calm down from the thing. Right? And so to signify this, since we don't see the puppet before this, we'll have all the posters be without tears throughout the...
I'm with it.
Yeah. Bro, who said, "We are Charlie Christ"? That's crazy. Okay.
The drink Vanessa gave Charlie...
No.
Okay.
Why would you... I was trying to signal to you through the field and not read that.
Why, man? We have to shame people. At least a little bit.
Charlie's starting the movie on 12 perks.
Yeah.
What's happening? Alright, Devious Daniel scene 1, okay? So from here, we're actually going to cut forward to Devious Daniel, right? To Michael Afton, okay?
Yeah.
So Michael Afton... all we know at this point is he wants to get into the pizzeria, okay? So, we do not know... Hold on, I have to read this donation, lest I get cancelled. Do you think the movie explains that the toys are, and possibly Wizards, are influenced by the vengeful spirit in FNAF 2 instead of the DCI? I mean, I could actually understand that, because in Save Them, you do have Golden Freddy teleporting around Save Them, like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I could see that. Okay. Anyway, so, Devious Daniel scene 1. Okay, so Michael Afton, all we know is that he wants to get into the building. Presumably, right, either to let Charlie out or to continue his father's plan, right? Activate the killbots, get the toys to kill people, because he knows they have the strength to do it or whatever, right? So, instead of just going in willy-nilly, we're going to have it that he has not been here in a while, so he's actually scared of going in there alone.
He thinks
okay?
he thinks
so the TV crew are called in as test dummies. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Michael watches them because he's the owner. So later in the movie, and we're going to remove this probably because it's stupid, but Michael just starts ordering the toys around himself, which completely eliminates the purpose of letting Charlie out of the box from Michael's perspective. So we're probably going to get rid of that. But for now, since he does have access to the building and his father was the owner, he's going to have access to, like, a camera feed. And so that's how we get him seeing the McKenna Grace puppetisms. Is he kind of sends them in there as test dummies. And in a parallel to Sister location, where you have Michael Afton is the one that gets sent in, and on the cameras are on in the bunker. Someone's watching Michael Afton as he goes through Sister location. So it'll be parallel to that. Okay. So
he's got like a fast watch out of security where he's just watching.
So we're not going to establish him too much yet. We're just going to have that scene of the boy getting lured. Okay, this thing happens, and it's going to cut to Michael Afton, kind of like letting this TV crew inside of the building. Yeah. And instead of having like 80,000 lines where he's like raising his eyebrow, being like, "You did your homework." He's just gonna have one that's like he'll just have one.
The thing here is that the movie had a nice setup for the McKenna Grace stuff by showing them on TV before their scene. Perhaps move later.
Do we really need a setup for them if they die instantly?
The movie had a nice setup for McKenna Grace.
They're talking about how Abby watches like 30 seconds of that paranormal show. That's a good question. I don't
think they need
I think there's another way of... Because it's like almost halfway through the movie in the original.
Guy's son.
All right, hear me out. What if... Because, listen, chat, listen to me. The TV show never has any impact on the plot. What if they're just fucking idiots? What if they're just urban explorer college kids? They're like, dude, the freaking Freddy's, man. We gotta freaking go inside.
We're going to explore.
How about we get rid of the TV crew part? Because that does not have any bearing on the plot, and we just make them fucking stupid. Because the episode never airs anyway. They die before it does. So don't say it's to build up FazFest, because it's not. They fucking die before it goes out.
This the purple guy's son.
So how about they're just stupid? And they're just dumb college people.
Yeah, they're
who
just
are
a bunch of dumb
teenagers. Bro, you're fucking Freddy's, dude.
Honestly, if it's just a bunch of, like, it doesn't have to be a TV.
Oh, torch guns everywhere, dude. All right, sorry.
Just a bunch of dumb teenagers trying to break into an abandoned building or something.
Maybe the real crying child's the one who gets cold this Christmas.
Maybe the real crying child is the kid who gets cold.
Yeah, I don't think
Christmas.
you need to set these guys up because two of them just like die immediately and no one cares.
That feels even more cheap and schlocky. Has Blood read the new kid? Has Blood read the Silver Eyes? This is what people do in this universe. They break into Freddy's. The TV thing explains why they have ghost hunting equipment that hypes up the spook factor of the scene. Okay, first of all, spook factor non-existent.
Yeah. It ain't that spooky.
The
That one guy
thing
does get loaded
explains
by
why they
Michael,
have
though.
ghost hunting equipment that hypes up the spook factor of the scene.
Yeah, but just because they have... Maury, they don't need to have equipment for that to be... Those aren't mutually exclusive. You can be an urban explorer that's also hyped up by the myths. You don't need to have a TV show and be hyped up by the myths.
Their absence will be noticed by Scooper's online following.
True. Make them nobodies. Make them people nobody cares about. True.
Yeah.
Okay, Cry, I'll let you make the decision. Do we remove the fact that they have a TV show since it never comes up again anyway?
I think so. Because unless Scott is gonna come back and like make that relevant to the third movie, which
There's no way.
yeah, so
They're dead. All right, so fuck them. They're just urban explorers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then they found fucking Michael Afton on Craigslist. I don't know. All right. So now after the spooky puppetism scream, okay, because now the puppet's out, Vanessa's gonna wake up from a spooky fieldism or whatever, and we're gonna keep the scene of Abby and Mike.
Yeah, that's all fine.
Where they're like going to school or whatever. So instead of Aunt Jane feeding FazFest, this is not necessary. First of all, Aunt Jane goes to an insane asylum, so people probably wouldn't be listening to her anyway. Second of all,
yeah, why
she
was
tells
she brought
them.
Up even?
Second of all, Jeremiah says Aunt Jane's telling them spooky stories about spooky bears. plural, which you would only know about Golden Freddy in your own house. Aunt Jane would have no knowledge of the pizzeria or the inner workings, okay? So it doesn't make any sense to begin with anyway, so she's gone. Instead, we're just going to have Michael Afton be the kind of mastermind in the background spreading the rumors. And this is it, right? Because the internet, apparently, according to Gibby, who is ancient, by the way, as old as a fossil, Gibby told me that the internet actually existed in the year 2002. So, that means...
It did, not much.
Well, yeah, but like they had like MySpace and shit. So, and like, have you seen Death Note?
No, I haven't seen Death Note.
Okay, so I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it too much. But the main killer, his name starts getting spread on internet forums in like 2002, right? 2004, something around there. So we're just gonna have the same thing happen, where instead of Jeremiah saying, "Man, Aunt Jane's frickin' telling everybody about Freddy's," it's gonna be Jeremiah saying, "Yeah, and all those weird forums that have been popping up."
Yeah.
Boom. There you go.
FazFest.
Yep.
Boom.
Boom. So, so that'll be how you introduce Michael setting up FazFest. Okay. Science event part 1. Okay, but we can't change the structure, so we had to keep it. All right. Anyways, so
how do you
we're going to keep the joke where Michael's like, "Can we not bring up those forums? I just want to." I know Abby wants to forget all that, and then it cuts to her going, "And then Chica took me here." That was fun. That got a chuckle out of me. I like that. I got a chuckle out of me. Michael's alias should be Jeremy Fitzgerald when he meets the paranormal investigators. Oh wait, holy key jangling peak, but actually makes sense narratively.
Michael's alias should be Jeremy Fitzgerald when he meets the paranormal investigators.
Holy peakness. Holy peakness. I am Jeremy Fitzgerald. And or Fritz Smith. Holy peak. Holy peak key jangling. Me when I'm doing key jangling, but it actually makes sense. Imagine he walks up and says that exact line. I am Jeremy Fitzgerald and or Fritz Smith.
And or Fritz Smith.
And or Fritz Smith.
I have multiple names.
Some call me Hudson. Okay.
Not HUD, bro.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, okay? We need to pre-establish. Okay, oh, but we're gonna take out the part about the safe room. Because Abby going like, and some say William Afton is still alive in the secret back room. Excuse me?
Yeah, I don't know how she knows that.
Why aren't the police locking in, first of all? Yeah, I feel like you should have told Mike, and Mike should have, like, called the fucking U.S. Army or something. I don't know. Okay. /HJ. /HJ. Make Michael chew watermelon and gum. Okay, see, now we're getting into, like, this is really necessary. We'll make him lose an eye and an arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My name is Foxy, bro. Golden Freddy Kid and Charlie trade places. That would be changing way too much.
Alright, great.
Okay. Oh, wait, my phone is ringing.
They likely did in the movie, though.
Okay, so here's the next part, right? So, Abby... Okay, wait, not this, sorry. The teacher is not going to be, like, the god of the school. There's going to be other teachers in the school and stuff. I'm establishing this beforehand.
Yeah, there was really only the one.
Yeah. But here's why, okay? Here's why, okay?
Yep.
Abby is actually going to be established to be good and improving at robotics. Okay? And the reason we're going to do this is what we're going to use the science fair to do. Instead of Abby going off, sneaking off, getting Toy Chica, and fucking cheating at the science fair, right? We're going to have her actually do fairly well. She's not going to win, but she's going to do fairly well. Okay? And the reason for that is this. In the next movie, we are going to have Abby actually be useful and kind of design the thing that helps Michael beat Springtrap. So you know how you have that little audio lore that runs around going, "Hello." Abby's gonna make that in the third movie. And that's why we're showing her improving at robotics in this movie. So she actually has a purpose.
Bro, I really thought you were gonna say that Abby was gonna build Lefty to stop the marionette.
No. She's gonna build a little like MP3 player on wheels. She's gonna build a little MP3 player on wheels.
She's gonna build JJ. It's gonna
a speaker on wheels. No. She's gonna build a speaker on wheels that can lure Springtrap around. Yeah. Which is actually realistic, instead of somehow winning the science fair with Toy Chica, who's like a 6'4". Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, behemoth.
So, the teacher is gonna come over and be an asshole, okay? And
this the purple guy's
Abby
son.
is. And so in this, we're gonna actually do what Fazbear said, and we're gonna make it so he hates Fazbear Entertainment as a company, right? And this will be revealed later. It's gonna be funny, but we'll have some alluding like, he'll write down like he'll look at like her submission like I'm building Fazbear and we'll show him scowling or something. So he hates Fazbear as a company. We'll get into this later. It's gonna be funny. Okay. Now, so this is not his actual name. I'm just calling. No, he's not. He's not. Chat tried to make it happen. I refused.
Okay.
See, look, it's happening right now. Make his name Edwin.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So, Abby is going to turn to Gregory Davidson and offer actually good advice. Okay, that's what I'm calling the kid with sandy hair.
Yeah.
I'm calling him Gregory Davidson.
I'm with it.
Okay.
So
now so basically here's how the scene's gonna play out. Okay. Teacher's gonna be a dickhead. He's gonna come over and be like, Abby, you suck. Meh, meh, meh. And then he's gonna walk away. Okay. And then we're gonna show Gregory Davidson having trouble on his project, and Abby will give him a suggestion like, oh, try moving this wire over here and it'll work. So then Gregory actually has a reason to say, you know what? I bet you could fix your friends yourself. Writing! Oh, writing! Oh, it's the writing. The writing is like, it's like if Shakespeare came back down to Earth and made Five Nights at Freddy's.
Shakespeare, guide us.
Chat, can I get to those who write? Can I get to those who write, chat?
Those who write?
Can I get to those who write, please? Those who write? Any writers? Any writers? Chat?
I think chat.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And we have Make Edwin Gay. Alright.
Now we're talking.
Bro, it's priorities. Okay. So. Oh, I have it right here. So we're not gonna show it here, but the teacher is dating Aunt Jane.
Why?
Okay, he's already a joke of a character, right? So we're gonna make, like, he's very clear, he's very emotive, he's like, oh, your project sucks. You know, he's a joke.
Yeah.
So the reason he hates Fazbear is going to be because Aunt Jane told him all about, like, the Golden Freddy shit, and now she's traumatized by it, and he's gonna be the only one that believes it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
He's already a joke. He's already a joke.
I'm with it.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So the date, okay? We're gonna keep the Mike and Abby scene with a tie, okay?
Good.
Where they, because that's nice. That's like the one good character moment.
Yeah, it's like the one good moment he has.
It's a good character.
Mike has like 2 or 3 good moments in this entire movie. This is one of them.
Okay. Okay, so the waiter is going to be Ness, but he got a better job at like a higher end restaurant. No, it's funny. Come on, that's funny.
Don't bring him back.
No, okay, that's funny. That's like, so it's like the rock guy from Amazing World of Gumball, how he works everywhere. Every waiter is just gonna be that fat. Why not turn the documentary crew characters into teenagers and young adults breaking into steal stuff? Does he know?
I swear to God, I said that.
Did bro? That's exactly what we said.
I said that 10 minutes ago.
That's like what we said. Okay. All right. Chat is saying yes, Cook. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
A whole bunch
so
of
they're gonna have an actual conversation about William and past trauma. That's actually more emotional than like, yeah, I had dreams. It sucks. You know, whatever. We'll keep Mike recommending the dream because that's too big a part of the plot to get rid of it entirely. But we're going to have the Afton imagery continue after this point and not have one dream instantly solve all the problems.
I did not like that it was one dream and we never saw Afton again.
Yeah. So she's going to still have nightmares, and we're going to restructure the dream so it's way better narratively. But the idea is going to be that Vanessa's worried that she's going to reappear because she's used to him always being such a overwhelming force in life, such a dominant figure, right? So she's gonna keep having visions now because of that anxiety, right?
Yeah.
That'll be the deal. Cast Scott as a teacher to see what's in his head. I don't think Scott would ever appear on screen.
I need Scott to be phone, dude.
Okay. So this is Abby's first pizzeria scene because after Gregory Davidson says to go back after those who write, she actually does.
Yeah.
So. Instead of Mike walking in and going, oh, you know, pieces of your friends are here and there, which makes no fucking sense for later, the classics are going to be there. Robots.
So they're there. Okay, so we're wholly rewriting this. Okay.
Yes, yes. Abby cannot sense their spirit energy. Now, this part is what is mint. How have the animatronics not been looted yet, right? Because it's super popular. Golden Freddy Kid picks and chooses who gets to come into the building. We already know he's controlling Afton, giving all his energy. Now, he disappears at the end of the movie. That's some bullshit. I know bro's got more strength in him than that. So he's going to be exerting energy the whole movie to make sure William never gets out, never gets found, never whatever, okay? So, Golden Freddy Kid gets to choose who comes in the building. It'll be like you haven't read part 8, but it'll literally be like Wonder of You from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is a character where if you try to catch the user, every possible thing that can go wrong will go wrong, right? So anyone who tries to get in the building is just going to trip on the cement, get stabbed by glass, slip on the wet floor. Like, they're just cooked. Okay.
They're going to get comically destroyed.
Yes. And we can also have it be so, like, he can project stuff, because we know Kelsey's a projection. So he can project walls, and he can make people confused, he can make it a maze. So now, Golden Freddy actually gets something to do. Writing! Oh, okay, sorry. Writing! Okay, so. Oh, and this is it. Yep, explains why it's not looted. I wrote right there. Okay. Yeah. We are going to take out Golden Snitch from the first movie. Here's why you have to do this. So, by Golden Snitch, I mean Golden Freddy Kid is the one that draws Afton in the sand. We need to take this out because it creates incongruence. Because Golden Freddy Kid's whole motive in the last movie, he's free from Afton, by the way. He's not under Afton's influence. He rats him out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So, he cannot do that. We have to take that out of the original movie. Here's why. Because his motive of his own accord in the last movie is, hey, I'm going to kill Abby so that I have a friend in my spooky afterlife. And his motive in this movie is, Abby, we're such great friends. I'm gonna protect you. Afton, take this. Final Kamehameha! Whereas his motive, like, so there's no reason that changes. He suddenly is like, you know what, Abby? You need to survive, dude. I just want you to survive, man. So we need to make it so that Golden Freddy is, or sorry, that Afton is the one making him want to kill Abby, because otherwise it's incongruent. So we have to take out Golden Snitch. Okay, now FazFest, right? This is going to be mint. This is going to be real writing. Scott Cawthon, lock in. I know you're here. Take notes, Scott Cawthon. I know you're watching. Okay,
take notes.
You know how after Mike cheers Abby up in the original, he's like, "Oh, we'll get you a prize," right?
Yeah.
Bullshit. In this event, FazFest is a multi-day event, and Mike takes Abby there to cheer her up because she knows she loves the FNAF characters, and he knows where to go because the flyers are on the fucking door of the building he's in right now. So he takes her there, and that's where they win the Faz Talker. It's not lying on the fucking floor.
I'm with it. Yes.
In the movie 4, the cops come to Mike's house after he gets scooped and enter Abby's room. They ask her, and she responds, "Oh, it's Abby Edwin Murray Schmidt." And the camera pans to her, making a mimic.
They ask her name,
holy
and she responds,
you gotta go, man.
Edwin Murray Schmidt, and the camera pans to her, making the mimic.
Peak writing.
Do I look like the green monster from Yo Gabba Gabba? Bro, freak you, Fred. Freak you, dude. Fredin, dude. Of course, who else? Who else? Who else?
Yeah, who else? No
on the brain rot scale, it's like Gibby lowest possible low, me very high, and then Fredin in outer space.
Yeah, Fredin's like Omega.
Okay, and then we're gonna have it be like there's gonna be a normal. She's gonna win the Fast Talker as a prize, and so we can say, hey, Michael Afton put it there. Something better than like, oh, it's on the floor. Okay.
Yeah, so then she just found it on the floor. Yeah.
So it's gonna be a normal carnival scene, and she'll win it for some funny game where she like throws baseball at Balloon Boy heads, and they scream when you hit them or something. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That can be here, Dingus. That can be here at the carnival. We can show another kid winning the Freddy prize, and he squeezes it, and it goes hor 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 hor. So, yeah. So that could be here. Okay. Dream theory. Okay, we are going to remove the toy blueprints because the timeline is Omega Chop.
The timeline is cooked.
Yeah. So when Vanessa has the dream, it's going to be her as a child. Okay.
Yep.
And it's going to go up all the way through FNAF 1 movie, okay? And it's going to end up with her in the safe room, okay? And she's going to, like, walk up to Springtrap, and he's going to be still on the floor, spring-locked. And we'll have there'll be actually, like, a jump scare where he lunges out from a still position on the floor and grabs her. And we get the I always come back, which will actually make sense, because this is foreshadowing, okay? Yeah. And then she'll get scared from Afton grabbing her and jumping out, and she'll turn around to leave the safe room in her dream and see a really spooky, like, Golden Freddy kid peering in from the shadows kind of thing. All right? So actually good scene, which implies that, yes, Afton is coming back, and Golden Freddy's the thing keeping him there.
So it's a premonition this time.
Basically.
Okay.
But I think that is better than... Don't you know that I will care about you? So.
Yeah, because that dream really, it did nothing. That whole dream just showed us spoilers. It just showed us baby.
Yeah, literally.
There's no other purpose of it.
But I think you can use that scene to kind of support Vanessa's anxiety about the Afton appearances.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing it.
And that would help it so that Afton keeps showing up in the future.
The Fast Talker. My problem with the movie. The Charlie from inside McKenna Grace projecting into the Fast Talker has no reason to know who Abby is. Abby, come find us. How do you know who this person is? So, we are doing a Tom Riddle type beat, okay? Here's why. It literally says on the Fast Talker, like something like, talk to your friends even when you're not here, okay? Yeah. So, we are going to have it be a Tom Riddle type beat, where Abby is just going to pour her soul and her feelings and like, oh, remember when we all did this together into the Fast Talker, which is Charlie listening. And that's how Charlie's able to learn about Abby and Vanessa and Mike, okay? So, Charlie knows who Vanessa is. Okay? Because they were friends. Yeah. So when Abby mentions all this stuff, the puppet's going to know that it can use Abby as leverage, which actually creates reason for that scene, instead of, I'm going to kidnap this random kid that I don't know there's any connection between you and them, and I'm going to... You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%,
yes.
100%.
Writing! Who's up writing it right now? I'm up straight writing right now.
Writing right now.
BV Studios agrees. That's how you know it's peak. Yes, BV Studios.
Yeah.
Let's freaking go, dude.
Let's freaking go, dude.
Dude. This is freaking sweet.
Happy birthday, dude.
The Chamber of Will Care Band, this guy. All right.
Mods.
We're going to take out the line about the doors, because that implies weird, like, puppet mind control stuff, so this is not going to be there. So. Okay.
All right.
Okay. We're going to keep everything the same in that scene then, up until the argument with Mike and Vanessa outside. Okay. So Mike's priority is going to be Abby, but we can actually explain it away now as he thinks she's drawing images from the FazFest they just went to instead of the new pizzeria. Yeah. And we're gonna have some like reused props that pay homage to the original pizzeria. Now the reason he's doing this isn't because he's with Vanessa. He's like, no, shut up. Problem. You're a problem. You're the problem. It's you. Right? Mike's not gonna be doing that. He is going to be trying to get Abby as far away from this as possible.
Yeah.
So Vanessa is going to go to investigate alone because she's spooked. Okay. Unfortunately for Mike, right? She was right. So this is going to be after Vanessa gets kidnapped. We're going to have the Fast Talker, which actually knows who Abby is now and knows it can use her as leverage, is going to lure Abby in. Okay. And she'll be tinkering with her like Chica statue thing that she's working on. And since Charlie is I almost said son, well now, Charlie's the daughter of the owner, we're going to have Charlie be able to kind of have a scene where she actually gets to help with the actual toy. They're building it. And there you go. We can have like, you and I are not so different type beat. Okay?
You and I are not so different, Spider-Man.
Now, Charlie's motive is actually not going to be to kill kids. This is she's going to just hit adults. Like, because I did not like when Charlie was like, I'm gonna fucking kill Abby. I didn't like that. I was like, well, why? That's not your motive.
I wasn't big on that either.
Since we know that the puppet is just inside the whole network of that building, while they're there, the puppet is going to capture camera footage of Abby being there and being, like, right next to Toy Chica. And that's what the puppet is going to show Vanessa on that CCTV monitor. So Vanessa thinks Abby's there. Yes, but she's not. Yeah. And then so instead of we having a weird scene where Abby has to be the one to hit the keys, Vanessa will just give the puppet the code, and the puppet can either hit the keys with its weird floppy hands or just have one of the toy animatronics pick up like a fucking fork and touch the keys.
Yeah, just like pick up a pen or something.
Yeah, you literally pick up a screwdriver later in the movie. I know you can hit those keys. So there we go. Now we have kept Charlie's character somewhat sympathetic because Charlie's not willing to just murder other children for no fucking reason.
Yeah, she's not actually threatening Abby.
We have given Abby a redeeming character trait, so she's not just wandering around the whole movie going like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Like she's actually like, we're straight sciencing it. Okay.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? Fast Talker. Charlie actually knows who Abby is. This is just objectively better. This is objectively better than what the movie writing is, and we thought of it in like 2 hours. So, lock in, Scott.
Lock in.
Okay.
Scott, get to work.
So now, because in this, we're actually making Mike a good brother instead of a guy who undoes all of his... Wait. Keep Aunt Jane by adding Gus Fring... Okay. All right.
Okay.
What is that? I'm not putting this in my movie. POV, Scott's writers. POV, the Scott Coughlin writing room.
In by adding a Gus Fring explosion scene where Michael gets blown
Mike actually
up and it
thank
reveals
God.
inside of him.
He's actually at the
I like the typo of holy leak because that makes it sound like no dude, don't spoil it. Okay. Chad, would you guys give this like a 6 out of 7? Because I sure would.
6 out of 7.
Okay. Now. Okay, so Mike is actually at the science event with Abby while Vanessa is like trapped to the pizzeria, shoved in a locker, whatever the hell. Okay? So, Abby's not going to win with her spooky. And by the way, this will be from the night before. Abby doesn't go there that night. This will be from the... So the reason that Mike is drawing... Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. The reason Abby is drawing pictures is because she just went there the previous night. So we're going to have Abby have gone there, this Toy Chica thing happen, okay, and then come home with the Toy Chica statue. So this is when the footage is captured, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's not going to go there. So Vanessa is going to go to the pizzeria to investigate, like, what's going on. Is Charlie out? Why does she know about this stuff? Okay. So Vanessa's going there to investigate that. After Vanessa gets kidnapped, okay, the puppet's gonna make Vanessa think Abby's there with that footage it captured, but that footage is literally from the previous day. So the puppet is big braining Vanessa. So that's
yeah,
okay.
Vanessa's getting played.
Mike kills Devious Daniel in FNAF 3 and Eder crawls out. No, guys.
I want Eder as much as y'all, but let's be for real.
Okay. So Mike's actually gonna be at the science event. Abby's not a Mary Sue, so she's not gonna win instantly. She's gonna get like 2nd or 3rd place. Okay. Maybe Gregory Davidson could win. Okay. So the school's actually gonna have more than one teacher, which is why Abby's able to do fairly well. And this can also be where we like just have like the mean bully teacher guy get like hit in the nuts by a Whoopi Goldberg machine or something. He doesn't have to die. He's a dickhead.
Yeah.
But we don't need to kill him.
He can just get embarrassed.
Yeah. Okay.
Publicly.
So, when Mike went here though and found the flyer to take Abby to FazFest,
he still got Henry's number?
Yes, because that flyer is there. So he still has Henry's number. So his priority is Abby, and he's at the science event with Abby. But after the science event, Jeremiah will take Abby to FazFest as a reward for like epic winning or whatever, and Mike will go to talk to Henry. Okay, so this way we have Mike's priorities are Abby. He's first and foremost there for her, but he's also still curious about this. But in the original cut, Mike says, fuck you, Abby, I don't give a shit about you, I'm going to hang out with Henry.
Yeah,
in this cut, he's like, all right, gotta hang out with Abby first.
Heard.
Now that I'm done hanging out with Abby, I'll go hang out with Henry.
Yeah, I'm glad you did so well. Yeah,
exactly.
Something.
So Mike's locked in on being an actual brother. Me when I write.
Yeah.
Me when I write. Okay, so, Henry. Mike... Oh, okay, so to trigger the, this is a possibility. This is a science event in the town, right?
Yeah.
okay, to trigger Mike's motivation to go, right? Mike can be looking at previous, like, winners, and one of the years for the science event, the judges could have been Henry and William. And when Mike asks, like, oh, he knows what William looks like. So when Mike asks, who's that standing next to him? And we could have the iconic scene of them doing the thing, you know, like the hand over the shoulder. William and Henry.
Yeah.
We could have that. And so, there you go. So that doesn't have to happen, but if we need a way to explain, wait, hold on, why does Mike know Henry's name or who Henry is? That's why.
I'm with it.
Okay. So, now we have an optimal lore dump. We're going to tell Mike that Afton was our partner now, instead of in the fucking credits. We're going to explain the Charlie death, we're going to explain the MCI, and we're going to explain his guilt over not acting on that.
Yeah,
okay?
we're just doing
now.
nothing. Yeah.
When we go to Henry for the optimal lore dump, Mike is going to realize that the second pizzeria that Vanessa was complaining about is legitness, okay? So he's going to call Vanessa, and Vanessa's not going to answer because she's, like, trapped in a fucking locker somewhere or something. What I think we're going to do instead of her being trapped in a locker is Charlie's going to dip with the toys, but is going to set the Wizards to either guard Vanessa or to be on Vanessa. So Vanessa is playing FNAF 2 right now, so which is why she's not answering her phone. So something like that. Just doesn't, because I don't know how the puppet is. If the puppet can't type in with keys, how is it working rope into knots? What? Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay. So Vanessa is not answering the phone. Now here's the optimal part. Okay. Michael and Henry go to the FNAF 2 pizzeria.
Henry does something.
Woo! Chat, let's get some claps.
Henry's a
real character. Henry's a real character. And if they can't afford Skeet Ulrich, fuck him. Get somebody else. I'd rather have an actual character than Skeet Ulrich.
I'd rather make Henry a character.
Yeah. Woo! Please. Now, Henry is just going to be Van Helsing from Dracula. He is going to be the GOAT. He is going to know fucking everything.
Yeah.
So Vanessa's about to get cooked, okay? And then Henry and Mike get there, and Henry helps them play FNAF 2. Henry can be like, wait, use that mask. They have built-in... Because when Mike's like, there's no way that'll work. Mike, how the fuck do you know their facial recognition doesn't work on a mask? Henry would. So if Henry go, they're about to die. Henry's like, no, we can use this mask. I built these fucking things. I helped build them. We can use the mask to fend off the animatronics. And that's how they save Vanessa's, because Henry locks the fuck in.
Yeah, so Henry does something, actually.
Oh, I'm literally writing all over the place. I'm writing all over the place. Oh, the ink is just all over the page. Oh. Okay. So Mike, Vanessa, and Henry. Okay.
Yep.
So. And then we kind of have to like let it go here. I mean, Charlie's going to have to tell Vanessa that she's gonna like fucking kill everybody. She's an angry kid. That's easy to get away with if Charlie's like,
yeah,
I hate everybody or whatever. I don't know. So it'd be different if it was a grown man being like, and after I lock you up, I'm going to go to FazFest. But this is a 12-year-old. So
yeah.
Okay. So Henry. Oh wait, what's up?
Is there going to be any like interaction between Henry and Vanessa specifically? Are we thinking? Like, does Henry blame Vanessa at all for what happened? Because there's something there. They definitely know each other. Like, this is not a random person.
Do we have enough time for that in this movie? I don't know.
Because even if Henry doesn't recognize Vanessa, Vanessa definitely recognizes Henry.
Henry can connect with Abby over robot stuff. Maybe later, not right now, because Abby's not here.
Yeah, I definitely think something can happen there.
We are Charlie Christ.
Like
okay.
A third movie,
Such a more like Blondie. Yeah. Okay. Maybe later. I don't know if we have time for that this second. Definitely not, because their priority is saving Abby right now, so they don't have time this second. Okay. So we are going to go to FazFest now, but Vanessa is going to make it known to Henry, if he doesn't know already, that Charlie's in the puppet. And so Henry is going to grab his old music box from the basement that got turned off. Okay? We're going to have it implied that that's Henry's music box, and Charlie was keeping it on her person when she died. Something like that. Okay.
I like
and
that.
And then Afton just uses it later to kind of manipulate her into staying asleep. So Afton finds it. She fell down with it into the hole or whatever, into the trapdoor. And Afton can find that and use that to make her, you know. So, but we're gonna have it be that Henry made the music box because they both play the same fucking song anyway somehow. So I don't know how Afton knew what song Henry made in the music box, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't.
We're going to keep Mike. We're gonna keep Mike fucking killing Balloon Boy because that was funny.
Good.
And we're going to make it. We're going to make it so the computer can't remotely shut down the toys because that just ruins all the stakes. So we're going to ruin the computer can't. It can track them, can't shut them down. So, Emma Tammy confirmed Henry's alive. Holy mint. All right. The toys are on the run. Toys on the run. Now, instead of being slow as shit, they actually have advanced mobility. Like it's implied in the games and in the movie, where Michael Afton, eyebrows guy, goes, "You know these are really advanced, right? They're advanced robotics." So, now,
really talented.
Look at this. Instead of going to random fucking houses in the suburbs, the toys at FazFest will start luring and killing people because they actually blend in there, and it's a place where they can. Yes. Yeah. And this is all, and right, and since this is all Michael Afton's master plan, we can have a shot of a mysterious man in a Foxy mask to blend in at FazFest, so it's not just key jangling. It makes sense. He's wearing the Foxy mask to hide his identity. He's at FazFest in the Foxy mask, Michael Afton, watching as the toys kill people. Writing! His writing is fire! Wait, hold up, his writing is fire. Wait, hold up. Wait, that's true.
That's peak.
Okay. So then right. Mike and Vanessa and Henry or whatever show up and they'll take Abby in their car. This is where we left off. Now we need to figure out what to do. So,
okay.
They have Abby now, and the toys are killing people at FazFest. They don't even know Michael Afton exists.
So, the current plan is stop the toys, then?
Yes, the current plan is they need to stop the toys and Charlie.
Yeah. Is Charlie at FazFest as well? Like, has she been seen at FazFest? Or is she just off somewhere? Like, we don't know.
We will say yes. Yes, Charlie is at FazFest. Either she can be in Toy Chica or she could, you know what would make more sense? Probably better if she was inside Toy Freddy, because that's like a lefty reference, kind of.
Yeah.
So we'll have that. We'll have Charlie is camping out in one of these.
Yeah, one of the toys.
None of them know that Michael Afton has plotted the Charlie murderness yet.
Yeah, no one does.
Okay.
Alright, so...
what do we do?
How do they stop the toys?
How do they stop the toys?
Because if we're saying they can't... So they can't be disabled...
They can't shut them down remotely. With the computer in the...
Yeah, with the computer there. My question is, I guess we'll kind of come back to, how did Michael Afton get control of them at the end?
He doesn't. He just knows that they want to kill adults.
Well, no, because because the computer, I'm pretty sure it says like connection rerouted. Like, cause hang on, I saw a tweet earlier. Hang on, I gotta see if I can find it. The computer with all of the toys specifically says connection rerouted when they turn back on, which kind of tells me that that's the moment where Mike takes control again. But I don't know.
We're getting rid of all this shit. This is all stupid. This is all dumb.
Okay.
Michael Afton should not be able to control the toys at all, because if he can control the toys at all, he should just do so from the beginning without letting out a puppet that could potentially kill him. So that's not happening. So we're just going to have it be that Mike needs some way for the toys to be controlled to kill a bunch of adults, and he's manipulating Charlie to do it. So that's what this is. Charlie's a tool for Michael Afton in this situation.
Yeah.
So they don't even know. Everything. So in my version, since I've made Michael Afton actually smart, I mean even in the original movie, that's because of dumb writing. They have no idea who Michael Afton is. They have no clue. They have no clue. So.
And he's hidden.
And he's hiding himself with the Foxy mask. So then they're not going to see him in the crowd. Okay, so
the goal is to stop the toys.
Yes. Okay, Wait a fucking second. Ah!
Oh god. What
they have Henry with them. Okay, we can work with this.
They do have Henry.
We can work with this. Henry's there. Okay. All right,
Henry
chat.
would know how to disable.
Wait. Let's get chat's help. Chat. I'm not engagement baiting, I promise. Chat, how can we use Henry to help them beat the toys?
Henry would definitely know how to disable them. I don't know if he's hacking into them.
Yeah.
Henry music.
Okay. Can we get them? Yes, because Charlie's controlling them. Can we get the music box on? Did they have loudspeakers in this? They did. I went to school. They had loudspeakers in the 2000s. Okay, we need to get the music box on a loudspeaker. That's good. Who wrote that? Desire Without Emotion. 3D Tech Gamer. Yes. Okay. We need to get the music box on the loudspeaker.
That's interesting, because if that disables Charlie...
Well, Charlie's the one controlling it. Charlie's the one controlling it.
Yeah. But so, like, would the toys just shut down them? Is that
yes, like in the original movie. In the original movie, when Charlie's connection gets severed, they go...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's big. Okay. Need a way for Henry to get music box on loudspeaker.
And that's going to be very easy at FazFest. They definitely have something for that.
And now, you know what I think? I think we have it work. And that gives Michael a reason to reveal himself.
Because that's also something Michael can
He gets
stop.
foiled, so now Michael Afton actually has a reason to step in.
Yeah, because he can turn that shit off whenever.
Yes. Okay.
That said, if we do that, we do have to wrap back around to, okay, how do they stop them the second time? Is the MCI showing up again?
Okay, well, now we're in a situation where... Okay. Thank you, dear. We're in a situation where they fucking cooked his ass.
Yeah. They think they've won at this moment.
Well, the problem, Crying-Eyed, is that I think they've won at this moment. How does Michael survive? How does Michael salvage this? The toys are deactivated. Charlie's asleep. He's in public.
I mean, he just turns off the music box. That's all he needs to do, because they don't know it's Michael yet. At this point, they have no idea it's Michael yet. He's still hiding.
Can he okay, how does he get... I think
he could sneak around a little bit.
Okay, here's what I think. I don't think they would just put the music box in a loudspeaker and then walk away. So we need to find a way for Michael to destroy the music box while they're watching it.
Well, okay, it's not like they're gonna stay forever. Like, eventually they're going to leave. That's the thing.
Yeah. A gun. We're not giving Michael a Glock.
We're not giving him a gun. He's not gonna have projectiles. He's gonna pick up like a water gun from one of the stands and just shoot it. No, that's not happening. But Mike, I don't think it's unreasonable to say that he disables it after
Mangle crawls across the ceiling and grabs it. Mangle's not on, because we put Charlie to sleep with it.
Yeah, Mangle is actively deactivated right now. All of the toys, like the toys and Charlie, like sleep right now.
All right, chat. Lock in, chat. How do we get Michael Afton to destroy the music box?
I really don't think it has to be some big setup. I think he could just do it after they walk away.
Can Michael Afton remotely get into the loudspeakers and change the channel?
Fast blaster.
Ember, I like that idea. He draws a picture of them destroying it, but there's only Charlie who's asleep, and the MCI kids are across town.
Yeah, like there's no other spirits at play.
Yeah.
Our options are, in my mind, right? Either he actually like turns off the music box, or he finds a way to disable the loudspeakers. Now, if he's the one who's setting up FazFest, then it is very reasonable that he could be the one who turns out the speakers.
Oh wait, I think Yes. Okay. I think so. I think we find a... Oh, and that's an opportunity for good scares. Yes. Beautiful. I think we find a way. Yes. Michael cuts the power to the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
They really wanted to have the Faz Blaster.
And
Lucas,
cuts
chill,
the
man.
power. And now... See, this is the shame, though, because we need to find a way to make a hard jump scare. But it's Toy Freddy. But we need a hard. This is a perfect opportunity for a hard jump scare. Don't even lie.
Yeah.
The entire street is dark at night. Michael's pulled the power. We need the characters looking around like, oh shit, what's going on? And behind them, Charlie's come back on. Run, dun, 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 dun. I know it's Toy Freddy, but it's gotta happen.
No, it's the second half of the puppet theme when like you let the music box go at the.
Oh, Pop Go Weasel. Pop goes the Weasel. Yeah. Pop goes the
you
Weasel.
literally start playing
Wait,
that.
why did this get so small? What the fuck is happening?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, literally play Pop Goes the Weasel.
Pop goes the Weasel. Pop goes the Weasel. Pop goes the Weasel. Okay, this is his writing is fire. Okay. So.
Wait, but how about the Wizards? Okay, the Wizards are like deactivated at this point. Are the Wizards deactivated?
Wait, no. Dude, Blood's right. I never thought of how to do that. Okay, so they're playing FNAF 2.
Because one thing I was thinking was, what's it called? When it comes to the Wizards,
Yeah, we didn't do this.
Theoretically, Michael would be able to hide from them in plain sight with the mask. Like the same way they used the Freddy mask. Like Michael has the Foxy mask. That would work on everyone except for Foxy.
Yeah, my thing is how do the Wizards how do they get away? Yeah. Because Charlie's not in earshot to hear the music box. So without the computer shutting them down, we need a way for Henry to... They can't shut them down from the computer. Now, Henry must know their blueprints and how they're built. So if anyone could deactivate them...
It is Henry.
Yes. So what if we have Michael Schmidt freeze them in place by putting the mask on, and then when they're studying the mask, Henry can kind of like Attack on Titan, go into their neck gap and like do his Henry stuff.
So the big issue is that wouldn't work on Foxy.
That's truth new. Okay.
I almost think it would be better to not deactivate the Wizards here.
They just escape?
Because I don't think... Yeah, I think they do like audio, like they do some FNAF 3 like audio lures and just get out of the building. Like I don't think their goal is okay, we have to destroy the Wizards. I think their goal is get out, find Abby. And I think this is the fastest way to do
so
it.
we'll do that.
Like,
we'll do that.
I think
we'll do that.
Balloon Boy
we'll
gets dismantled, and
Yeah,
they use his head as like an audio lure.
I think what we could probably do that's simpler is Henry just knows how they work.
Will Golden Freddy look to Mike Schmidt and tell him, Mike, don't you know this is your fifth night at Freddy's?
Romeo, that would be fire.
He rolls across the screen.
Yeah. I think what we can do is just have Henry know about them. They find Vanessa there, and with Henry's knowledge of the masks and flashlight, they're just able to get to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're just able to get to the door.
Yeah. So they get out. Can the Wizards theoretically come back?
Yes, because they're still on. The Wizards can come back because they're still on.
Would they follow them to FazFest?
Okay, yep, and they can do so slowly. Yeah, they can do so slowly.
Yeah.
But are they not going to be spotted? I mean, it doesn't matter. They can be spotted. No one, who's going to fucking stop them?
Yeah, no one's going to stop them.
Yeah, okay. So,
but, like, we know they're super slow from the movie.
Okay. All right, Unwithered. I need you, man. Help us out here. Listen. So, we're going to have if you watch the last part, you'll know. Here's what we have doing Unwithered, okay? Mike and Henry go to the FNAF 2 at some point, and Henry uses his knowledge of the animatronics to give Mike a reason to use the flashlight on Foxy and the mask. So you doing this, they're going to be able to get out of the pizzeria alive. Henry will be like, all right, everyone slowly move towards the door while we use the mask and while we flash, okay? So, then, okay, they're going to go to FazFest where Charlie is, okay? Henry's going to grab the old music box from the basement after Vanessa tells Henry Charlie's in the puppet or whatever. Mike's still going to fucking kill Balloon Boy, and we're going to establish the computer cannot shut down the toys. So, toys are going to have advanced mobility, okay?
Yeah.
They're going to actually start luring and killing people at FazFest where they blend in, okay? And since this is Michael's plan, and he let Charlie out of the box to do this because he needs to and can't control the toys himself, because that'd be ridiculous if he could and didn't, we have a shot of a mysterious man, who's Michael Afton, in a Foxy mask watching. So this doubles as a key jangling moment, Foxy bro, but also makes sense narratively, because Michael's blending in at FazFest with everybody else. So it's not just pointless member berries. It makes sense in the context. So then they're gonna want to take Abby to leave in their car, but they need to stop the toys after she's to safety, okay? So they need a way for Henry to get the music box on the loudspeaker, because they know it's there, right? The whole festival. And in the 2000s, they had loudspeakers. So we'll have that work, okay? Foiling the plan gives Michael Afton a reason to step in, okay? Who's going to cut the power to the thing. So it's going to go dark, because he needs everything. Let's say Michael Afton sets up FazFest, right? Michael Afton needs a reason... Or Michael Afton needs a way to stop this, okay? And he needs a reason to be in the story as an active agent. So they're going to foil him. Michael's going to cut the power to the festival, and we'll get a spooky in the dark, Pop Goes the Weasel, dun, 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 as the puppet and the animatronics come back on, and we get a jump scare. Here's the tough part. Now that Michael Afton has cut the power himself, and the whole thing is in the dark, how, Unwithered Truth, can we possibly make it so that Vanessa, Mike, and Henry... He is not in control of the toys, no. He only knows that Charlie will want to kill adults, and he's using that to his advantage. Yeah. He is using Charlie as a tool. He's using Charlie as a tool. He can't control the toys himself. So,
he is just the puppet master.
Yes, yes. So in this version, how the fuck do we get Mike Schmidt and Henry to find out Michael's involved? Because so far, I have made him a genius. Okay, so Unwithered. Yes, he has to kill randos. We made it a rule that we can't change the base structure or add or remove characters.
Yeah, so he's still trying to kill half the town.
Our problem right now is, how does Mike Schmidt and Vanessa find out Michael Afton's behind this when he's being so smart? He's in a Foxy mask. He shut down the power in the dark, okay? So they don't know he even shut the power off to get the loudspeaker off, because the whole thing went dark at nighttime. So how do they know? Because I made Michael Afton too smart, which is how which is how a villain should be. Which is how a villain should be, by the way.
Yeah.
But
I have an idea.
How do they catch him?
If we're doing the plan where the Wizards are coming to Fall Fest, or
Unwithered, do you want to join call? Do you want to join the call?
If the Withered animatronics are coming to FazFest, theoretically, Michael would also know how to avoid them. He would know that with the Foxy mask, he would be safe from them. He would know to just completely avoid Foxy. I think if someone knew that, if they saw someone who knows how to avoid the Withered animatronics, I think they would realize that that person knows too much and is probably behind all this.
It gets smaller.
We can give Jeremiah a good moment. Yeah. Oh, it's UG. It's UG. Okay, Unwithered. I made Michael Afton an actually intimidating villain. How do we get out of this? He's actually intimidating.
So he's killing just random people just for the story's sake, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's maybe, because you don't have to necessarily change the structure of the movie for him to just be killing to get all those people. What if in this version, and I know you've already done a little bit of the Henry introduction, but what if Henry has been in hiding, not hiding, but as in he's off the grid, right? Mm-hmm. And all the stuff that goes on earlier in the movie brings him in, but Michael did all this on purpose, so to draw Henry out, so he could kill Henry and finish up something his dad never could.
But William could have killed Henry at any time, I feel like.
No, but not if he was in hiding. Maybe he needed a way to draw him out, and that's why he sets Charlie free. He doesn't care about the rest of the town. He just needs Charlie out and about to draw Henry to them.
So he would reveal himself for the sake of killing Henry then?
Yeah, he would see Henry as there. Or if you don't want to make it that that's part of his plan, he's not expecting to see Henry there, and then when he sees him, he's like, oh well, this trumps everything, I've got to get him. I gotta go after the guy that my dad hated the most.
But would he do it like on his own? Like,
how do we do this? I want him to get outwitted. I don't want him to be a fucking dumbass. I want Michael Afton to get outwitted.
Here you go.
Okay.
So, this is because we've been talking about this since before the movie came out. We want that scene where Henry and Charlie interact, right? We want that scene where they come face to face.
But Charlie doesn't know Michael's manipulating her either. Charlie has no idea.
No, but this is what we do: is we keep Michael in the shadows. We make him smarter. He somehow, we'll figure out the details, he reveals to Charlie that Henry is there. He's the one that puts Henry in her sights, right? So she sees that Henry's there, they have their little interaction, and Michael thinks, oh, Charlie's gonna go for him, she's gonna get him. But when she doesn't, he gets pissed off and comes out of the shadows, so like, fine, I'll do it myself. Kind of like William did in the first movie, where he wanted the MCI to do it, but then when they didn't, he went after them himself.
Okay, so Michael plan. So Michael Afton. Okay, well, let's go chronologically. Right now, we're in a situation where Michael Afton. So they've been playing Henry's music box on the loudspeaker to get the toys to stop attacking at FazFest because Charlie's in control and can hear it, and that works. Michael Afton needs to stop that loudspeaker, so he pulls the power to the FazFest. Okay? And now we have Pop Goes the Weasel playing. We'll have a spook. So now we have a few things, okay? Okay.
Power's
so,
out.
For our protagonists on Withered, it's dark. The only lights they have are car headlights, and some people have, like, flashlights, okay?
Okay.
We need to somehow find a way to beat Michael Afton in these conditions when he's in a mask in the...
So it's dark, right?
Yeah.
We're kind of like, it's this tense moment. Maybe the toys are coming back online or whatever.
They are, they are.
And then, out of nowhere, just Henry's looking around. He's blinded by headlights. Michael is driving William's car, and he just, like, drives it straight at Henry.
Okay.
And he scares him.
We are not
going from...
No. He scares him out of the way. Like, he basically chases him down with the car, and Henry jumps out of the way and lands in wherever the puppet is that, he has to see her.
We are not gonna Oswald him, man.
We're not having Michael midnight motoring in 1987.
Why not? That's what you do.
Is it in... Okay, well, first of all, he doesn't even know Henry's... Well, now what he does, actually. Never mind, because they put the music box.
He would find out because of the music box.
Yes.
So this is him going, okay, plans changed. Get him.
So he gets in a car to fucking run over Henry. This guy made the reboot?
No, he's not actually running him over. He's trying to scare Henry out of wherever he is, because he's in a crowd, right? So he just drives straight at Henry and draws attention to what's happening. And then...
Wait! Lock in, Maury Mortimer. Can we have Vanessa know it's probably Michael's plan?
Yeah, so...
If she doesn't just think it's Charlie, but like does...
But she does think it's Charlie because Michael's too smart.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Well, okay, so you need something that gives away, like, something about the situation is not going to plan, because if Michael's plan is just going right the whole way, you don't want to be like a...
I still think
the power getting cut! The power getting cut!
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's just Charlie who cut the power. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If it's just Charlie, no, Charlie's asleep because the mask. Yeah. No. Charlie can't cut the power because Charlie just fell asleep. The only reason the power gets cut is because Charlie's asleep because of the loudspeaker music box.
Okay, so the power gets cut.
So that's the clue. That's the clue. It's chess. It's chess. Moves.
Okay, so Vanessa is there, and the power cuts out, and everyone goes quiet. And Vanessa goes, "Somebody cut the power. I'm gonna go check it out." And she sprints to the closest, like, the power box or whatever he did to shut that down. Yep. And she turns the corner. Maybe she's got her gun on her, and she's like, "Freeze! Police officer!" And then we see him turn around. It's the guy with the foxy mask, and she's like, "Oh my God, Michael!" And she catches him in the act.
How does Vanessa know where the power box is?
He's a police officer, or there's like a big central power tower or something.
Yeah, it can't be that hard to find where.
Can we have it like blinking? Can we have it blinking or something?
Yeah, we can have it like blinking.
There is a visual cue to where the power box is. Vanessa is fit and Michael is a skinny twink. So she gets there before he can run away.
Oh, wait. If Vanessa knows Michael, maybe she spots him and that like gets them split up at some point. I don't know where
it's dark. It's very dark.
Like,
she'd have a flashlight probably.
You know, before that, I'm saying wherever she is, she sees the mysterious figure watching them from afar. Oh, it's a cool shot where there's all these people running around, right? They're terrified of the toys. They're freaking out. Everyone's going in every which direction. And Vanessa looks around and she spots in the crowd the one guy who's looking at their direction.
That's good. That's good.
And then she follows him as he runs.
Can we have that be foreshadowing? Can we have that before the... Can we have that before the power goes out? Okay.
Yeah.
Vanessa notices Foxy Mask guy watching them. We'll have her look around in the same spot after the power goes out and he's missing. Yep. Have her look around with flashlight. Because remember, chat, remember how we wrote the movie? They have the flashlight from Freddy's because they just came from there. Writing! Okay.
Writing!
Have her look around with the flashlight and notice Michael is gone. Okay. And then Vanessa's fit and Michael's a skinny twink, so she gets to the power box before he can escape. And then, here we go, Unwithered. Actual character scene. All right, Vanessa encounters her brother Michael Afton in the Fall Fest tent. In the Fall Fest tent. We're chat type 14 if we're making Scott Cawthon look like a worm. Holy pig! We have continuity. We have smart villains. We have character writing. We have foreshadowing. We have setup. We have Henry serving a purpose. We have this is just 10 times better. The thumbnail was not clickbait. For once, a teacher's thumbnail was not clickbait.
Yeah, this is the only time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, Unwithered, I'll let you and Cryo brainstorm about this while I take a ginormous piss. Okay?
Okay.
So just know Vanessa's encountering her brother.
I know there's a lot of different stuff about how Michael was used to lure. I have had similar ideas because I'm going to be doing a rewrite as well. What is Michael's role and what is Vanessa's role in the whole like Charlie death?
Okay, can I? Because you probably my thought was that I'm gonna take a piss soon, but I thought I had to be here because I heard you say in your universe, and it's like, oh, Cryo's gonna get cooked. Okay, Michael Afton is very subservient to William. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's actually helping as a kid. Okay. Vanessa, at most, originally befriended Charlie because William wanted her to, but actually grows close to her genuinely and emotionally when they are friends. Yes.
Yeah.
So Michael Afton as a kid is full on just like, all right, Dad, you can manipulate me into being a terrible person, whatever, right? He's cooked. Poor guy. Poor guy got cooked as a kid, right? But Vanessa, since kind of childhood, developed those strong emotions towards her friendship with Charlie, and so she kind of started to kind of get pulled in the direction of like what an actual human is supposed to act like. So Michael Afton, fucking cooked, doing what his dad wants. Vanessa, scared, very scared of William, reluctant follower, just like in the games, reluctant, does not want to go along.
Still feels guilty.
Still feels guilty. So there you go. All right, work with that.
I think. So first off, offer up. I think Vanessa's gonna freeze up when she sees Michael, like 100%.
Definitely. Yeah.
Because like, it would be very easy for Michael to guilt trip the hell out of her in this exact moment.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've had my own ideas about how this interaction works. I suppose I can give a little insight into it. I'm thinking that this movie kind of needs to focus on Vanessa more than it does on Mike and Abby.
I agree.
Simply because we have the whole movie about Mike and Abby where Vanessa's the twist. So what we need now is like a Vanessa movie to get to know her. So her impact on the plot is important.
I agree.
I think what we could be missing and what could tie us back to the first movie and set us up for a third movie is kind of how Scott ended it, with Mike and Vanessa falling out. But I think it would be really interesting if Vanessa played a more active role than maybe even she realized in William's actions. Specifically, Charlie and Garrett. And I think the big mic drop at the end of this movie, mic drop literally, is going to be Michael telling Mike that Vanessa was involved in this, and that makes him not trust her.
Yeah.
Because in the movie we have, it's kind of like, oh, you're not telling me everything. You're, like, even though I'm not asking you direct questions, you're not just divulging every bit of information you ever have known to me. But if we have it where Vanessa either doesn't know, doesn't actually remember herself, but she's like trauma blocked it or something, or
she has that plane too. She still has the plane.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking
perfectly done it.
I'm thinking William would give Vanessa or Michael the belonging as like a reward for what they do. So we could literally have a scene where we see Garrett camping and Vanessa and William and Mike are in like a tent nearby, and William sends Vanessa to go like grab Garrett and bring him to the car.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think it would be a big twist in the theater. I think everyone would be like, oh my God, that's horrible. That's so, I told Gibby this idea and he was like, it would make Vanessa irredeemable. And I'm like, potentially, but also that's not a bad thing.
I got milk and gingerbread cookies, chat.
My T-Dreds, you might hate this.
Oh, yeah. All right, hold on. I'm putting my headset on. All right, what'd you get?
It would make her irredeemable in Mike's head.
Yeah, so basically, I was saying that this needs to be the Vanessa movie, I think, overall, because we already have the Mike and Abby movie, and they've gone through their arc. So this needs to be the Vanessa movie. And we need to set up the third movie to be kind of about all three of them. So giving Vanessa some sort of big moment in this movie or some sort of big reveal would be great. And I was thinking, you've already established in your opening that Michael was kind of more actively involved in the disappearance of Charlie.
Yeah.
So what if we do this reveal that Vanessa was also actively involved in what happened? Can we
just do what I said, where it's revealed that where their friendship was a facsimile, it was fake?
Yes, but I would think that the big, pardon the pun, mic drop moment would be when Michael tells Mike that Vanessa was the one who lured Garrett in the forest that day.
How?
They were on a family camp. They were on a family camp.
Isn't she too old?
And she... No,
she has the plane.
She has the plane when she's like 12.
Oh. Yeah.
So William was like, go get him. And
Aftons
the thing of
kids
keeping
allure
the
the victims to gain trust.
Keeping the gift is a present.
Holy mint.
Keeping the gift is or keeping the kids.
Yes. Oh,
like
Vanessa keeps the trophies in the box. Keeps the trophies in the box.
So that,
and they're all her gifts for capturing kids. Yeah, for luring kids.
Yeah.
And it would be such a heart-wrenching moment. And maybe she doesn't even remember. Maybe she forgot or trauma blocked it or something.
Yeah, she would totally trauma block this.
I think that could be something that's hinted at throughout the
That
movie.
sucks. They need to be actual friends. They are actual friends. She does actually like Charlie. She just feels bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think Charlie and Vanessa could still be like actual friends with us.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, because we got to set up Vanessa as someone who's horrendously traumatized, but also
Yeah. And Vanessa tries to make it not work. Vanessa tries to make it not work with Charlie. Like, she doesn't want Charlie. She still tries to stop her. Because she's an attachment to this one.
I think she could be...
Vanessa would rather take the punishment than Charlie die. But it doesn't go that way, because Charlie goes... Yeah,
I think it needs to be tragic for Vanessa as well. Like, she is a victim of this situation. She doesn't really know what's going on. And you can make it so that she's got like her other personality as Vanny, and that's the one that remembers doing all this.
I have to read Donos or I'm cooked.
Okay.
Yeah, read some Donos.
All right. Peak idea. Instead of cutting the power, Michael trades the grandfather clock box for a Pop Goes box. I don't remember. That's funny. Okay. I do not know who Oh no, isn't Shala Ball the Silver Surfer woman?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, up here we have making the OG movie look like the Talbot cut. Facts.
The Talbot cut.
Mike and Hen meet, shutting off speaker, recognize mask. We'll have Vanessa recognize the mask. Michael trades the grandfather clock. Oh wait, you donated that twice. I feel kind of bad now. Jeremiah sees Foxy Mask. Yeah.
Did you see my message earlier?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, you read it. No,
I got him.
I thought it'd be interesting, not related to this point, but I think it'd be interesting if Abby's science fair project is used to make the new music box, which Henry uses against the puppet, rather than him just having two of them. One which he gave away before, and one which he didn't. Like whatever Abby's making in the science fair, whether it's a robot or whether it's something more realistic, it can have a speaker in it, and or a music box thing in it, and he changes it. Actually, the interesting.
Oh, and this gives Mike a valid reason to hate her if Mike finds out. This gives Mike a valid reason to hate her.
That's exactly what I was saying.
That would be the most valid reason to hate her.
Okay,
like,
this works.
Yeah, and people dislike this because people like Vanessa, but I think it's a good twist. And
She's fucking 8 years old, and her father's William Afton. She's gonna come out cooked either way.
Yeah, exactly,
all right,
yeah.
Listen.
You know,
Chat.
then you can have that. We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah, chat. Listen up. Listen up. Charlie and Vanessa are still friends. William tasks Vanessa to befriend Charlie, right? Just like with the other kids, but Vanessa actually feels a connection to Charlie. Maybe she also has this dad who's working in the business and is busy all the time and yada yada something. But Vanessa actually gets an attachment to Charlie. She is not like evil. Vanessa's not like, ha, Charlie, now you're gonna die. No, she's very upset, which is why we're still keeping the scene where Vanessa grabs her hand and tries to stop Charlie, because that's more emotional now. We know Vanessa's going to be punished really severely for this, but she wants Charlie to live so bad that she's breaking the character. She's breaking the bit. So it's optimal! Alright.
Yeah, this is going to be in my rewrite, but I just said I think it works in terms of their interaction.
Well, it's my rewrite now, bitch.
No, yeah. No, I think it'll be really fun. It'll be, you know, a big moment in the theater where everyone goes, no, Vanessa's bad. And then you can have those arguments of, like, is she evil or is she the victim?
Okay.
And that leads, like, in the third movie, she can do a sacrifice, and it'll be Star Wars okayed. You know, like, yeah, Darth Vader killed kids.
Michael brings up Garrett isms. Okay. So now what do we do?
So
we still have to stop Michael.
So, okay, if she doesn't know, right, if she trauma blocked all this, he uses that against her because he remembers everything. So he's going to bring that out of her, right? Somehow he's going to be like, "Oh, you judged me so much after all we did, and you always painted me as the bad guy, whatever. I just knew what to do to survive." And then yada yada yada. He reveals the truth to her. She doesn't know what to think. He's like, "If you really trust yourself to make the right decision, then pull the trigger." And then she doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know what's right. She's confused. She's scared. And then he runs away. And or he tricks her, or Mangle comes in and nearly bites her or something like that.
Okay. So she doesn't shoot, basically. She can't shoot.
Yeah, she does not kill him.
Okay. Okay, so now we have a problem. Okay,
yeah.
The toys are back up. The toys and the puppet are back up. Vanessa's not shooting Michael. What the fuck do we do? Henry and Charlie scene. Henry and Charlie scene?
Yes. So Vanessa catches Michael, and then...
Can we at least have her detain him?
Charlie?
No. Vanessa.
Oh.
Can Vanessa detain Michael?
I don't even think so, dude.
No?
I
Okay.
think she's paralyzed.
Okay. Paralyzed with fear. Okay. All right. Actual character scene part 2.
It'd be fun if we had a thing where Vanessa's real name is Elizabeth or something.
We need a Henry and Charlie scene. Okay. How do we do this?
I mean, if you want Mike to really not trust her, that's like another thing. Hey, Liz. Liz? Who's Liz? Oh, she didn't tell you? That was her cover name, Vanessa.
Okay. How do we go about the Henry and Charlie scene?
Okay, I know what it is. Charlie has to do something that causes Henry to come out of the shadows and stop her from doing it.
Okay.
Right. So maybe, do you have a reason in this movie why she wants Abby?
She doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah.
So she just wants to compete.
Kill adults. She doesn't want to kill children. She's mad at adults. Yeah.
Okay, so Mike is an adult. Mike is a pseudo father figure.
Yes.
Maybe he's protecting Abby or something like that. And has Abby talked to her at all? Have they had any
through
interaction?
the fast talker? Just through the fast talker. Where
Why?
that's how Charlie.
What came of the talker?
No actual dialogue. It's just that Abby tells Charlie her entire life story. The entire thing. Like, remember when we did this? Remember we did this together? Because she thinks she's talking to the Fazbear characters. So through the fast talker, Abby just basically recites the last movie.
And why does that help Charlie? What does that change about the movie?
Charlie knows that she knows Vanessa, and so Charlie uses Abby. That's why she ends up using Abby as leverage.
So she does interact with Abby.
Yes. Oh no, we wrote this scene.
Yeah, we wrote this scene.
Yeah. So
Charlie uses the knowledge.
Yeah. So Charlie uses the fast talker. To kind of get in touch with Abby. Here we go. It's a Tom Riddle type B where she just dumps all the emotions. So this lets Charlie know Abby's name, that she knows Vanessa, and like Mike Schmidt, and the puppet knows they can use that as leverage. Later on, what we do here is we'll have a scene where and the puppet's not actually going to use the puppet's not going to kill Abby. Doesn't want to kill her. It's just using her as leverage, right? So when she gets lured there for the first time, we're gonna have a scene where Abby is tinkering with her Chica statue thing, and Charlie, the puppet, or like from within Chica or whatever, is actually kind of helping her. It's gonna be we just want that little scene, right? Because all Charlie wants from this is for Abby to spend enough time there where she can capture CCTV footage from the security cameras, and that's what she shows to Vanessa when Vanessa gets trapped. Abby's not actually there. Charlie just makes Vanessa think Abby's in danger.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's fun.
So in this, Charlie actively does not want to kill Abby in this universe. Only adults.
Okay. Oh, wait. Does Abby know at this point that the Faz Talker wasn't talking to the spirits, or does she think it's still talking to like? Does she know she's talking to Charlie, or does she think she was talking to the MCI still?
I think she thinks it's the
well, no. If she goes and she sees like fucking Charlotte break out a toy Freddy or all the toys killing people, she would know at that point that they weren't. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So
and she'd be around the toys and wouldn't be able to feel them. Whatever. We need to write Abby back in then, because I had Mike locked in and make Jeremiah take her to safety. So we would need.
So Abby's the one that goes to Freddy and begs her friends to come back.
How is Jeremiah gonna let Abby go to Freddy? They'll just go there together.
No, she maybe
because we had Mike lock in and have.
I mean, you could have a fun scene where Abby gets the idea, and then she like, we do like an awkward scene where she's like, "Can you pull over? I've gotta pee," and he's like, "No, I've got to take you out," and he's uncomfortable because he doesn't know how to talk to kids, and so she starts crying or screaming or something, and he's like, "Okay, fine." They pull over on the side of the road, and she just takes off into the woods. He's like, "Oh,
yeah,
he has to run after.
Do you think Jeremiah, the incredibly buff man, would not be able to catch her?
Well, she that's why she says like, "Oh, I need you to pull over," so that she gets a head start.
So she walks into the
woods and then just bolts from there. He doesn't realize until too late. So she goes off. Maybe she goes into like she goes in somewhere that it's hard for him to get in, like a little rabbit hole or something. And then she goes to Freddy's, and she gets there and pleads with everybody. Do we know yet how or if we want to include anything with the MCI? Because I don't think they should show up like the
Wait,
Avengers,
how far are we from the FNAF 1 pizzeria?
Freddy.
How is she legging it that far in a reasonable amount of time? How does she get that far in a reasonable amount of time? She has to run all the way to the Freddy's pizzeria.
depends on where everything is geographically from one another.
Wait a minute. Wait. Lock in. What Gibby said. You know your friends will always be here. Taps her chest. Can we find a way for her to talk to them without being in the building? Because we know she's a prophet. She draws visions. She's a prophet. Can we find a way without her having to go into the woods to go to the bathroom? I think we might be able to.
Well, then I would think of maybe using the Faz Talker, but maybe she has to figure it. Because you don't want it to be like, well, why didn't it just work earlier?
Yeah.
Because you've got this device, you've got the Faz Talker, and the Faz Talker is a great thing to to have it go, it's me, and then Freddy goes up or whatever. So
Abby does dream theory. What are we knocking her out?
Yeah, we just beating her ass.
Jeremiah's like, hold on, Abby. Boom! Call the ghost kids. That's crazy.
I don't know if we're doing all that.
I don't think so. Somehow I think that would push the PG-13 rating.
Yeah.
We had a grown man punch a child in the face.
Because I kind of like the
possibly Discord. That could be good.
To Freddy's. Where are the spirits in this version? Do we know?
So we don't know where. Oh, Golden Freddy's masking the building. Golden Freddy is using his power to mask the building, and he can decide who gets in and gets out. So he lets Abby come in, but he's not putting her in danger, and he's also not letting anybody else come inside to find William Afton's body.
Yeah. Yeah, but what about So is the MCI just kind of like chilling out in there, walking around?
Yeah.
If Abby does it. Okay, so if she gets in there, why don't they come and talk to her?
Golden Freddy-isms. I don't know. The idea was that Golden Freddy is essentially camouflaging the whole building, right? Yeah. And it's Golden Freddy that allows Abby to come in to see the classic animatronics to give her, like, comfort or something. But Golden Freddy... We had to rewrite his character in the first movie because it gets retconned anyway. Where in the first movie, he wants to kill Abby, and in this one, he doesn't. He wants her to survive and be good. So we had to retcon him.
Hang on. What if... this could kind of explain maybe why things are going to change at the end of this movie, is maybe William has been growing in power since he died, right? And in the beginning,
doesn't make any sense.
All the spirits were chill. Well, I don't know. It's agonies or whatever, or it's Golden Freddy. Because he's learning to be a spirit. So maybe. In the beginning, Golden Freddy just kept him under lock and key, and it was fine. But as he grew stronger and stronger, he starts to influence things more and more. And maybe it's taking all 5 of the kids to keep him locked away. And it's, now they all have to really do it.
That works.
Or you could have something like they're all contributing energy to it, or Golden Freddy's using them.
Question. When Golden Freddy Kid starts to realize that he's losing control over Afton, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we just fucking have him pull up epically? Just to Abby and Jeremiah in the car.
William has to, I think William has to overcome Golden Freddy so that we don't just go, well, why didn't Golden Freddy just teleport in there and kill him? Or he's already dead. He's already Springtrap at this point, so he's already a ghost himself, so he can't do anything physically to harm him.
So do we want to see now where it's the back room and Golden Freddy and the MCI are struggling to keep Springtrap in there?
Maybe there's something.
Showing Springtrap.
Oh, yeah. How about because of what's happening with Charlie? This is why Mike wants to do this. He's generating agony, and he's maybe William's drawing.
Okay, but how's that getting to William from across the city?
Because being caused by his creations.
That feels
contrived. Unless Michael's whole thing is that he's trying to get the Golden Freddy spirit away from William so that William can get out. But how would he know?
Yeah, but why does the Golden Freddy Kid give a fuck about these random adults dying? He doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Abby's in danger, he'd probably give a fuck.
Why can't Golden Freddy just kill Springtrap? Great question! Why don't we ask the writer?
Well, because the idea in the first movie is that he wants to keep him alive.
Yeah, but then they retcon it. Then they retcon it to like, I'm holding him back so you guys can be safe.
Okay, how about this? Instead of that, what's in the movie, he does want to keep him alive, and he has to be dragged away to help Abby for some reason, or she convinces him to come and help. So he's still working against William.
We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. The writing is so ass that we can't find a way to make the Golden Freddy kid show up. Fuck.
I really think he would show up if Abby's in danger.
I like how chat. I like how chat is telling us like, why would he suddenly show up when in the actual movie he does the same fucking thing?
Yeah, he's.
So this is the thing. This is something which is in a fan series, but I think it works. Is there's like a team of animatronics that want to kill William and a team that don't. They want to do like UCM. So we could kind of adopt that idea where maybe Charlie thinks this whole time that she does blame William, but she thinks he's dead because that's what Abby says into the Faz Talker.
And why does she want to take it out on other adults? Just revenge or something?
Yeah, revenge. Yeah, she's angry that she didn't get a revenge. That's why she's taking it out on other people. She's like moving the goalposts because she's like, I didn't get my revenge, so I'm just going to take it out on other people. And then maybe.
Chat locked in. Okay. Can we have Shadow Freddy lure Abby to the pizzeria?
But no. Who are we going to make that in the movie? Wait, okay,
but it would have been cool. But it would have been cool.
If at some point Vanessa is with Abby and they get separated, right? Maybe she has the Faz Talker with her, and Michael tells Vanessa, he's the one that tells Vanessa, he's gonna come back, like he's alive. Somehow he knows, right? He went to Freddy's. He nearly got killed by
but Abby doesn't know the Golden Freddy kid's name. How is he gonna know it's him on the Faz Talker?
No. Charlie hears Michael say that over the Faz Talker because Vanessa has it with her in that showdown scene where they're
Why? Wait, they're not even near. Vanessa's not even. Abby's not even with Michael. Abby's in the car with Jeremiah.
No, I know. I'm saying there's a reason at some point in the movie where Vanessa ends up with Abby's stuff.
Okay.
And then Charlie hears this and she realizes, oh, I'm wasting my time here. I should go to Freddy's.
Oh, to kill Afton?
I should go to kill. Yeah, exactly. And then we have a Charlie v. Golden Freddy thing.
All right, that works. All right, how does the Faz Talker get to Vanessa?
When was the last time that Vanessa was with the rest of them?
When they were, so they all drove to FazFest to get Abby to safety. So right then, so literally 5 minutes ago.
It's in the car. She leaves it in the car.
But then Vanessa takes it in to meet Michael in the power breaker room.
Okay. So if they use Abby's,
and how does Michael Afton know William's still alive? That's part of his plan in this one.
Yeah, that's part of what he's doing. But wait, so because that's maybe why Vanessa freezes up, is she doesn't know. He's trying to pull on all her heartstrings and be like, "Oh, he's coming back. You're still in danger." And if maybe because
are we just taking out the part where Golden Freddy's camouflaging the building because Michael couldn't possibly know that Afton's alive if Golden Freddy's camouflaging it?
Yeah.
And if Golden Freddy's not camouflaging it, then why don't they notice he's there when Abby first goes to the pizzeria and gets the Faz Talker off the floor?
Maybe it's not like magic camouflage, just keep people away. It's like if you get too close, Golden Freddy will show up. It's less discreet. It's just more active, and that's why people could have theories about him being in the back room if you wanted to keep that line, because then it could be people have gone there and they've reported seeing a little boy running around, kind of like Man in Road 1280, and it's the building is haunted.
This is making me go back and rewrite 20 previous scenes. Okay, hold on. Let me think here. Okay, so the situation is Vanessa and Michael Afton are in the power room. Michael Schmidt, Henry, and Michael Schmidt and Henry are dealing with the toys, right? Among which is Charlie. So Charlie is in close proximity to her father right now. And then Jeremiah and Abby are in the car, and Jeremiah's driving Abby either back to his house or back to their house to watch over her there, to get her to safety. So what do we tackle first? Jeremiah or Henry and Charlie?
I think tackling Henry and Charlie is something we could just figure out, like, isolated from everything else.
Okay.
Because I don't think, like, the Golden Freddy kid's going to be involved with that whatsoever. Like, I think that's its own isolated thing. We could probably just knock that out.
Yep. Okay.
Well, I feel like that's going to be a huge resolution in terms of, like, if we're going to turn the puppet good.
Yeah. Like, it's an important scene for sure.
Resolve the conflict, then it's the last thing.
So what, we need to have some way to make Charlie feel sentimental about her father being there?
Yeah.
Can we... Oh, wait. Can we make it so the music box actually just relaxes her? Like, because it's a fond memory. Or will that not work?
Yeah. So this is what...
I think that could work.
I think the idea that we're going to be resolving everything with this, you know, like, this is probably going to be the come down of the main conflict with Charlie. It should be kind of tied into other stuff. Like, it should be done as, like, a last resort. Like, oh, this is a chance we have, and it works. And it's like, oh, that's nice. You know, Henry and Charlie get to make up, and we say something. We resolve the, like, theme of the movie. Like, what's the theme of this one? Is it parenting and the effect it can have on you, or is it control, or, like, what's the kind of central thing you're tackling that's going to change from the beginning to the end?
It would have to be with Vanessa and Henry. I think Michael and Abby are static in this one.
Yeah, I think it is coming. It feels like that makes sense, or they're the positive example, whereas Henry and Vanessa are kind of the bad kind of example, or Henry and Charlie, Vanessa and William are, like, bad examples. Mike and Abby are a healthy example.
Man, this is really hard.
So what is our goal for Michael? He's just doing this for no reason. He just randomly wants to kill people, because that was a kind of a weird thing in the movie.
I mean,
itself,
the idea was we're changing as little as possible about the characters and their motives. So
Yeah,
ideally, yes. Ideally,
He's doing this because he does it in the movie itself.
Yeah,
but we can have him still do the same thing. But what we're trying to fix is not what he's doing. We're trying to fix why he's doing it. Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but see,
that's
now
part
we
of
need to
the-
figure out why he knows Afton is alive. Now we have to figure out how killing a bunch of people is going to bring Afton back from across the city. How are we going to explain that to the general audience? See, there's this thing called agony, Vanessa.
Here you go. FazFest doesn't take place in the middle of town. It takes place around Freddy's, the original Freddy's.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's a lot more ragtag. They've got all the stalls are set up outside Freddy's. It's more like a haunted attraction. It's more like a horror thing. And everyone goes to the building and there's like bonfire stuff. And Michael wants this all to happen.
No, because it would be absolutely looted by then. No. It would be looted. Michael, when Vanessa first goes there, Mike Schmidt would recognize everyone's there. There wouldn't be flyers for FazFest on the door if FazFest was happening right outside the door.
Yeah, it would make sense. It's like here on this time, this day. You can
how is it not? How is it not broken into?
It can be, but what's the problem with that?
Okay, so Abby just runs off there in the middle of the crowd and goes in the building, and I just don't know how we're supposed to have an emotional scene where she's all alone if it's like the middle of the night at FazFest. It should be more crowded around the pizzeria.
Well, maybe when she
didn't
goes
everyone
in.
fuck off when the power went out?
No, I'm
Well,
talking about
that's
I'm talking about like the
everyone.
first scene. I'm talking about the first scene where
the
she goes there.
first scene still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could have a cool thing of like everyone's like messing up Freddy as the thing is going on. Like some people have broken inside and they're like messing around and picking up old pieces of the robots and throwing them around, or like it's more destructive.
So are
as a scene.
are the classics not going to turn up in this one?
They can, that could be even more sad as like they're getting like torn to bits. I'm thinking the thing that inspired this was a random, urban legend in town. So
I don't think I'm going to do this. I think we got to find another way. I don't think I'm going to have it be around FazFest.
Okay.
Huh.
So how far back are we going then?
I don't think we need to go back. I just think we need to think of something to do. Because everything we've written so far is coherent with the plot structure we're following.
Yeah.
But that's because the Michael plot is a mystery right now. So if we reveal it, it has to make sense from the beginning as well.
Yeah, but the movie doesn't really... Not so easy now, is it? You fail to notice that we are writing within the confines of what the original story gives us.
Also,
If we were thinking of something new, we'd be done already. We are working within the confines of what the story's making us do. The original script,
We've been
was it?
streaming for like an hour.
Yeah, not so easy now, is it? We've put 2 hours of thought into this, and it's already objectively better than the original movie. Objectively better.
We have so many character moments.
Yeah, character moments. We've been streaming for 2 hours.
People are written consistently.
This is not Hollywood, but this is like professional writers with degrees.
So, So what is the theme of the whole thing?
Like the whole movie?
Yeah, like is it the impact of parenting? Is that the idea?
I think like family relationships kind of thing. So we have Michael Afton and Vanessa. We have kind of a, in quotes, sister relationship between...
It's like family trauma, basically.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Because Michael and Vanessa have trauma from their dad, and Charlie has trauma from her dad. Mike and Abby are traumatized by their past, and so like maybe Michael's motivations aren't for William. Maybe he's like, he never went far enough. I'm gonna prove that I'm better than him.
But how could he possibly get that instilled in him? That's so counter opposite to Michael Afton in the games.
Because he's gone now. So the idea is, I've got to step up. I've got to be the man of the family. It's that kind of like idea that my dad's
I'm
gone.
gonna prove that I'm better at murdering children than my father. That's his motive.
No, because he's not killing children. He's gone on this like spree throughout the town.
Okay, it'll be easier. Why don't we lay out our current problems? What are our current problems?
Yeah, we should list out everything we need.
Yes, what are our problems?
We need to set up Afton somehow. We need to resolve Charlie and Henry in a way which feels satisfying and also not just like end the whole story in terms of like the entire series. We need to figure out what Michael is doing, like what's his actual plan.
Yep.
And
we need to bring the MCI kids.
I don't know if we need to bring in the MCI kids, but probably one of them at least.
At least the Golden Freddy.
Golden Freddy, yeah.
TD.
Yeah.
Did we ever decide if the Wizards are showing up to FazFest? Because like they just escaped the building, they never got deactivated. We said they might be like following slowly, so like are they going to be a part of this finale then?
It would work if the Wizards were actually the original 4 kids.
Yeah, but that's not.
But they wouldn't attack Mike Schmidt. They wouldn't even attack Mike Schmidt at this point. Yeah, fuck it, never mind. Okay.
That'd be too big of a change.
Need to set up Afton coming back. We need to figure out Michael Afton's goals. And we need to bring in Golden Freddy, and we need... Henry and Charlie.
You also need to put Abby in danger again, because right now she's fine and there's nothing that's going to happen exciting with her. So she needs to be put back.
Dude, sorry on whether my parenting is just too competent.
Yeah. I mean,
take the literal child away from the murder robots. Mike Schmidt never.
No, this is what I'm saying. It's good, but you need a thing that then resubverts that. Like, did Mangle... Is this where you put Mangle on the car?
Yes, but the problem is we've written it so that Charlie, in this version, Charlie doesn't want to kill Abby.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, okay, maybe there's something that Michael is trying to do to get control of the toys. Maybe he needed to let Charlie out, but now he's doing something that he wants to take control of them himself.
But it would have to be it would have to be something that he didn't think of before.
No, it could be that there's something that he couldn't do until right now. And maybe it's something to do with Henry or something. I mean, we have the whole mechanic from the first movie of the drawings meaning stuff to kids. And I know people thought that was a little bit silly, but we have that kind of established as a thing.
So try to use that against Charlie?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe he wants control of the toys? Because if he has them in the FNAF 2 movie, maybe this whole point is like he's trying to get control of the toys. And now that like he can take Charlie out of commission and get control over all of them, like all in one fell swoop. He literally brought them all together. This is his FNAF 6. But how would he control them all at that point?
Yeah, you'd need a way for him to get images into the puppet's mind with the drawings.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if there was some sort of there's subliminal messaging all over Fall Fest that is specifically designed to trick Charlie into believing things that are wrong.
But why wouldn't he do that earlier? This is what I mean. The way they set up Michael Afton makes no fucking sense in the original cut. So I'm really struggling to keep it similar and also make it good.
Do you have it that Michael is actively the one that gets Charlie released in this?
Yes.
Like he tries to?
Yes.
Okay.
He basically
he lures them
watches as the scoop.
He knows the puppet will be vengeful towards adults, and he knows the puppet has Wi-Fi control over the other toys. So he knows that the puppet is going to have somewhat aligned goals to him. So that's why in this version he frees it. Okay. Do we make the decision to sacrifice some of the perfect writing to just have Jeremiah bring Abby to Freddy's?
He convinces him.
Yes. Do we cut our losses? Do we settle? It will be kind of dumb, but less dumb than the... Oh, what?
This is where you do your Corey X Kenshin cameo. Is she somehow slips away from Jeremiah. He loses her. He's freaking out. And as he's freaking out, she finds a cab or something.
Okay.
Or calls the cab on the phone or something. But see,
so what we'll just...
She's gonna go to Freddy.
That's what I mean.
She's gonna go to Freddy's and meet the Golden Freddy kid and be like, "Hey, help these people." And he's gonna go, "No, I have better things to do."
That's what he would really do if he was real.
Yeah. So then we don't want that to be the motivation.
Okay, we should have... Okay, so we should have... Abby gets in the car with Jeremiah, and then she convinces him to, let her get a snack from the gas station or something. No, but see, no. I'm too smart. I just wouldn't let her out of my sight. If I was Jeremiah in this situation...
That's why I'm saying it has to be something uncomfortable, because he's not good at parenting, and that's
all right. I'm sorry.
He in the woods or
I'm
something.
sorry to go this far. Is that a thing? I'm a dude, so do girls pee in the woods?
If she really gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. You do a joke out of it that he's uncomfortable. He doesn't know how to kids work, and he's like, no, I can't let you. I made your brother promise me that, and then she's like, I really need to
have to pee.
Yeah.
This is fucking... this is insane.
But now we need to know, why does she want to go to Freddy? Because the Golden Freddy kid in the first movie wanted her dead.
That's the problem.
Have her build a shock baton and use it on Jeremiah.
She's had the fact to blast
Have
this
her
whole
fucking
goddamn
kill
time.
him. Have Abby fucking kill Jeremiah. Is there any way that Jeremiah does bring... Okay. Is there any way that Jeremiah does bring Abby back to her house, and from there, she's somehow able to, like, Stranger Things communicate with Golden Freddy by drawing?
I think the fast talker would be. Because
remember, listen, Mike, you're sitting on my friend. You're sitting on my friend. He says you're stupid, right? Is there a way? Huh?
We know drawings have power, right? This is so dumb. This is so silly. I was gonna say, what if she paints the fast talker yellow? She gets off the
no shit.
Like paints the Freddy head yellow?
Yeah, so it's like Golden Freddy. So silly.
No shit.
That's something they would do in this series, though. Don't say
it would. It would work in the series. That's the problem.
I'm gonna wait for chat's reaction to this, because chat might actually be fine with this.
No, chat will be fine with this. That's the problem.
Someone said yellow face. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Imperial
okay. All right.
I guess that's a no.
But she can't like control them either. Like, what does she do? And why? Because she at this point thinks that the kids aren't there, right?
How long shall I finish this mess? Wither, the problem is, okay, we are working closely within the confines of the original movie, okay? But
the original movie,
Golden Freddy. Hold on. Okay. Okay, the original movie, Golden Freddy has no reason to want Abby alive. They never established this because his original motive is to kill, of his own accord, is to kill Abby so they have a friend. So, in the original cut, we need to think of a reason for Golden Freddy to want to save Abby, which is no reason to. For either either Michael Schmidt or Abby to seek the help of Golden Freddy Kid, which in the original they have no reason to do because they both don't sense him and think he's dead. So, there's two things. We need to find a way for Michael Afton to have a valid motive, which he does not in the original movie. We need to find a way for Henry and Charlie to have a moment, which they do not in the original movie. So we are trying to solve 4 problems the original movie lays out in one scene.
Difficult to do.
It's so cooked. It's so chapped.
And we can't invent anything crazy like the Golden Freddy Kid is secretly Garrett or anything like that. Because that's not.
Yeah, we can't just make things up. Otherwise, like, we could have bullshitted something way easier.
Yeah. Yeah, so if we were rewriting the movie from scratch, I'm just having Golden Freddy doing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have different ideas, but not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But we need to stick as closely as we can. So if I'm rewriting the movie, yeah, I'm finding a way for Golden Freddy to get his ass out there. But the movie doesn't want us to do that.
If we're going to keep the idea of Golden Freddy being, like, warning at the end, like he's warning the characters that something's going wrong, I think you have to do something like Afton is breaking out of the containment.
Yeah.
Right?
But then we have to establish that with previous scenes.
You have it in the Vanessa dreams, right? You have William.
Yeah, we do.
Like,
we put it there. Yeah, it's there.
Because in my rewrite, I'm doing it that William is actually contacting Vanessa through the dreams. She just thinks it's a dream because she's traumatized, but like he's actually slowly breaking out. So you could have the Golden Freddy Kid show up at one point and talk to her or something.
Oh, can we have Michael? Michael's been having dreams of him too, and that's how he knows?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
Yeah. Dreams are actually will projection.
Yeah. So if you have
Michael also has will projection and knows where he is.
So, okay.
Or knows he's alive. Knows he's alive. Knows he is
Neither
alive.
of them know he's alive until they talk to each other, and he says something that
Oh,
only William
okay.
said in her dream. And so
Okay.
they both have information that they shouldn't have.
Dreams are actually will protection. When siblings meet, they realize same dreams. Okay.
Okay, so how about this then? Instead of the movie ending climactically in the house, as soon as Michael realizes that, as soon as he realizes what's going on, he's like, well, I've already done everything I can do here. Charlie's going to keep doing her stuff. I'm going to go to Freddy's. So does
he know which? See, now we're fucked, because if he's been having these dreams, wouldn't he just set the bots on Freddy's to begin with?
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's in the same boat that Vanessa is. It's only when they talk, they both realize that they have the same information. Which
okay, it has to be abstract. The dreams have to be abstract.
Yeah,
then.
But then he says
we can't have Vanessa literally be in the safe room in the dream. The dream has to be abstract.
Here's the thing, right?
Okay.
William in the dream says something like, you have to bring me back, or you have a purpose, or something like that. And Michael takes that as like a subconscious drive to do something in his dad's name, which drives him to do all this in this movie, which is why he didn't do it 3 years ago or 4 years ago. It's because
has to be abstract, yeah.
And then he says the line like, we all have a purpose. And Vanessa goes, what did you say? He's like, what? And she goes, I don't know. Then they figure out that, oh my god, they're both, he's alive. He's actually projecting. And then...
Yeah, but see, in this situation, only Vanessa knows he's in the safe room, right?
Nobody does.
Well, how the fuck does Michael know to go there, then? What last shit I think going on where Vanessa and Michael have been both receiving messages from William, and I don't think it's real. That's what I'm thinking, Toys for Talbert. Alright, what'd you say, Unwithered?
He knows that's where he was last seen. And maybe something in the dreams.
Then why isn't he already checking there? Why has he waited this long?
Because he thought it was just dreams. He thought it was just like subconsciousness, but now he's realizing like, oh, actually my dad's trying to tell me to do something.
Something's happening.
Okay.
It's the same with like why Vanessa hasn't done anything to this point, because she doesn't realize that it's all real.
Okay.
And so then what you have is Mike runs off, Vanessa runs off, Henry stays to deal with Charlie, Mike runs off with Vanessa. They're all going to Freddy's, but Henry's going to stick behind and deal with Charlie.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Will Care67 for the 5 memberships. Okay.
Mike calls ahead to Jeremiah.
Without spoilers, why was the third act bad? It didn't exist. Okay. So.
Yeah. Without spoilers.
Yeah, that is without spoilers. That there was no third act. Okay.
No,
all right,
no.
Michael. Okay, so Michael realizes they are dreams, or realizes they're visions, or whatever. Because they are shared. So you see, chat. It's like when all the disciples saw Jesus Christ. They knew they weren't dreaming, and it'll be like this.
God.
Except instead of Jesus, it's William Afton.
Instead of talking about Jesus again.
Listen, dude, he works as a good metaphor for a lot of things. So, sorry, man. Probably should have told him to stop having such based writing. Whoever wrote the Bible was popping off, bro. They were like, that was like literate. That was like straight literate. That was like straight literature. All right, okay. Close enough. Welcome back, Charlie Christ. Okay. Okay. So now that he thinks they're real, he wants them all to go to Freddy's. So wait, no, but he's not Charlie's controlling the toys. Charlie's controlling the toys. He's not.
He goes on his own. He abandons this. He's like, okay, well, I've already done everything I can do here. Me being here is actually just dangerous.
Okay.
So he's like, this is the most important thing.
No, it's so... But he already went to Freddy's earlier to put fucking flyers on the door.
Yeah, but at the time he didn't realize that it was important, and Golden Freddy's got the whole, like, mask shield thing. So he's like, okay, well, I have to go and look harder.
Well, how does he get through the shield now?
Yeah, how does he get through the shield?
Well, he's just, like, determined to do that.
Okay.
Right, maybe he doesn't know yet, but he's gonna figure it out.
This movie sucks.
But I think if Mike, not Michael, calls ahead to Jeremiah and he's like, hey, how's everything?
I hope Che is understanding the reason we're running into so many issues is because we are dealing with issues the movie never deals with. Like, we are solving... these aren't problems we made for ourselves. These are things in the original movie that have no explanation anyway. That we need to figure out.
We could rewrite it completely.
Yeah. We could rewrite it completely and run into no issues. The problem is we're working within the confines of the character's knowledge bases, the character's motives, right? The character's established... So like, even if... we could presume if Michael Afton knew his father was alive, he'd want to find him, right? So we're sticking within character motives. So these aren't our problems. We are dealing with Scott's problems and trying to fix them. Gotta restart my lo-fi. Okay. He doesn't know his father's alive? That's why I said if. That's what the word if means. Look at this guy. Okay.
Look at this guy.
Okay. Okay, I think we need to find a way to eliminate the Golden Freddy barrier. No, but then they should sense him in the pizzeria. This movie sucks. This movie's terrible. Abby should know the ghost kids are in the pizzeria because they are. They just are.
Yeah.
It's objectively a plot hole in the movie. Abby's like, I can't sense my friends, and they literally show up, and Golden Freddy's like, yeah, I was there. I was there the whole time. In fact, I was exerting my maximum energy the whole time, which would have probably left like some sort of like marker, like you could probably feel the potency of my anger in the air because I'm exerting myself so much. But instead, you can't sense me at all for some fucking reason. So we need to have the barrier because the movie makes us have the barrier, but we need Michael Afton to get around the barrier because he has to get around the barrier.
This is why I thought, well, he doesn't have to get around it. He can try. But like,
failing to get around the barrier.
Will blonde kid know who Michael Afton is? Because he could take down the barrier on purpose.
He knows who Mike is when he dreams for the very first time. So, like,
blonde kid. I'm talking about blonde kid.
They can read. Yeah, I know, but they can like read minds and stuff. So.
Okay, so do we have blonde kid take down the barrier on purpose for Michael Afton for some reason?
Why would he do that?
I don't fucking know. I'm trying anything to fix the fucking shithole Scott left me in, okay? Crying out.
What's it called? I mean, the alternative is that Michael finds a way to break through it. So, like, how would he possibly...
With the drawings?
Could the drawings do that? I don't think it's out of the realm... Is it out of the realm of possibility for him to know that drawings work?
No, he knows everything about William.
How are the kids going to see them? How are the kids going to see the drawings? They're not in the building. They're in the building. Michael Afton's outside the building.
But he's got to go in and add the drawing up on the wall, I guess.
Wear his Foxy mask to get through?
Oh, just have Michael lure the blonde kid in the past like Charlie so the kid knows Michael. That's really good. So Michael was the one who lured...
But in the opening credits of FNAF 1, we see William Afton luring the blonde kid.
Yeah.
Maybe he was friends with him or something?
Do we actually have the Foxy mask work?
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's good. It was Michael's birthday or something.
Yeah, but Toys for Tauber, that kind of makes Golden Freddy, like, evil and even more weird. Yeah, Golden Freddy kid. Okay, how about Michael Afton? Yes, okay. How about Michael Afton made the Golden Freddy kid be there that day for his birthday?
What's that again?
Michael Afton made the Golden Freddy kid be at Freddy's the day he died for his birthday. So he, like, tricked him into being at Freddy's.
I'm thinking there's so much. That's going to be so much to explain.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have a whole flashback of the MCI and stuff. I think
this would all be solved if the movie didn't force us to have Abby not sense the animatronics. If she just knew they were there, we would have this issue.
Let's just change it. We
can't. We need to.
No, you don't. I mean, you're changing a lot of stuff.
Well,
like you're having the whole FazFest sequence be like.
Mike went there anyway, so I don't know why Abby can't anyway as well. Because like Mike knew that they weren't there, and he just went there and it was like, "Hey, fucking help, guys."
Yeah, but it's not great in the movie because it's kind of.
Okay,
See,
well
I'm
now,
with
okay,
Abby
fuck it.
making that choice, right?
All right,
I'm
now,
thinking it's okay
but
for Abby
here we
to be
go.
like, "This is fine."
Now we have Abby go, but now she needs to sense that they're there. But they won't talk to her. Sense that they're there, but they won't talk to her.
Okay.
But then the
What
fast
if
talker, then the fast talker. Fuck.
Okay, so here you go. What if Abby? Something's changed, and so because what we could have is the Golden Freddy kid could, by the end of this movie, the reason he's changed so much since the last one is that he's realized that UCNing William was a bad idea, because William has actually survived long enough as a spirit to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And the Golden Freddy kid's like, that's my fault. So maybe William's done something like spirit trapped all the kids, and that's why they're not out there. Something happens.
And why isn't William just walking out
Abby,
and fucking shit up?
Because the Golden Freddy kid's the last one. Like, he's fighting him the most. But William's
And why doesn't Abby sense
him?
him when his energy's at an all-time high, fighting for his life? Why can't she sense that power?
Does she need to go to Freddy's?
Oh, I think you broke him, man.
Can we take out the entire scene? Wait.
Yeah.
What if we took out everything and started from? Wait a minute. What if we just remove the whole movie?
No, because you've already taken out other scenes or changed other scenes, so why not?
Well, I mean, I haven't really taken them out. I've just like the scenes just lead different places. So I started with the existing scene. Okay, the only scene that really changes, like not happening wise, is this one. Where is it? Just because character motive, like Michael, like I don't believe Michael Schmidt's character would go to Henry's house first. So Mike Schmidt goes to like Henry's after, and I don't believe Henry would be like, I don't fucking care about anything. So I think Henry would go to the pizzeria with Michael. So it just plays out like how I think the characters would actually act, but the overall structure is the same. But I do think Abby would go to the pizzeria. That's the problem. I do think Abby would go to the pizzeria. That's the issue. I don't think Michael would go to Henry's, but I do think Abby would want to go see her friends. So that's the issue.
Okay, well, if you're being that strict, then the MCI should show up at the end, and we just need to give a reason why they haven't been where they've been. We just need to do that.
Okay.
If that's the rules that you're following for the rewrite, then we go. The MCI needs to show up.
Do they know Charlotte in this universe then?
Oh, okay. Here you go. Maybe as a result of the Henry scene, he calms down Charlie or something like that. He gets her to realize everything that she's doing is wrong or whatever. She's hurting people. She's not protecting anyone. And then, and I don't have the exact mechanics, but maybe she's the one who realizes or tells him that the others are in danger, and we find out that she hasn't just been doing this out of revenge. Maybe she's been trying to. Oh, okay. Charlie,
don't you dare fucking say Lord of the Flies! Don't you dare!
No. Charlie. Okay, here you go. Right, and this could fix the whole opening as well. Charlie doesn't know who was in the yellow rabbit suit. So she's just killing everyone of a certain age, and she's just hoping she'll get him. And because she knows that the guy who killed her is hurting the other kids, so she's just like, I'll wipe everyone out, and that'll help the others. She's like trying to do it to protect the MCI spirit. She knows they're in trouble. She knows William's doing something bad to them.
Jascorn, we had that idea. The problem is we need a reason for the MCI kids to leave. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, I think we run it up poll. Because I think we're going to have to run a poll on this. I think the way Scott set it up is so irredeemably ass that we might... They have fucking 10 seconds of screen time anyway. We might just need to take their bitch asses out of the movie. I'm going to run a poll.
The MCI?
Yeah, the MCI. We might just have to get them out of the movie. There might be so irredeemably...
I have 100 ideas of if you want to take them out of the movie, but...
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
I mean, the only way to keep them in the movie is to put Abby in danger.
Okay, Idris, if you can take the MCI out of the end of the movie, you can take Abby out of Freddy's in the middle.
Pause.
I do kind of agree with that.
Sure, you even said you got to retcon something from the first movie in the last stream.
Yeah.
I was like, no way.
Okay, but now, so do we just have Gregory Davidson? Do we just remove Gregory Davidson saying you can fix your friends? Because wouldn't she still want to go back and check?
She would still want to.
But how about wait, no. Keep the scene of them. Yeah, this is fine. Wait, just don't follow up on it. Keep the scene of her being, which fell in the next movie. We'll deal with it in the next movie once Willie Afton's already doing shit. Have it so the reason she doesn't sense them is because they're locked in, and just don't have the MCI in the movie. Now, so our only problem is that Michael wants to. Yeah. Michael wants to find Afton. That's the only problem. That's the only problem we have now, is Michael wants to find his father. And after the visionisms.
So what's the problem with that?
The problem is that regardless of if the animatronics are going to appear, right? Golden Freddy still needs to be holding Afton in the back room. That has to happen. They don't have to show up Avenger style. That doesn't have to be paid off in this movie. In fact, I think we'd have too many characters if all the MCI showed up.
I kind of.
Solarwind had a good idea. Have Charlie do the happiest day for some reason or somehow.
Glad the movie made Happiest Day versus Toys. That's funny. Party goer. Okay. No, not this movie. No MCI. This movie. Too many characters. MCI? Too much.
All right.
Okay. It's like Spider-Man 3, where you have like fucking Venom, Green Goblin, Sandman, fucking 90 million. No. Okay. Michael Afton knows his father is alive because of the weird dreamisms. We just need a way for Michael Afton to get into the pizzeria. Where Springtrap is. That's all we need to do. While Golden Freddy is guarding it, we need a way. Fazant, come in. We need a way for Michael to get into the pizzeria while the MCI are guarding Afton.
Well, unless we're doing it in a way, kind of like the movie does, we can work around the structure a little bit. But the way the movie ends is with a cliffhanger of him running off. So
we're not ending here.
No, I'm not saying we ended here, but I'm saying we can rework a little bit of these realizations, because I think we still need to have the moment where Michael does the reveal to Mike, like, oh, you didn't know she was involved in Garrett's disappearance or whatever. We each have our fair share of names on our lists or whatever. And then so maybe the realization that this is real comes at the end, and then he leaves, and it's only the Charlie plot that's left to resolve.
Do we? Okay, in theory, right? Never mind. Fazan, help. How do we get Michael Afton in the FNAF 1 building?
You get the Golden Freddy kid to leave.
Just let Fazan. Fazan, help us, please. Lord Fazan.
I think that you have to have some like ghost shit going on with William, because the Golden Freddy kid in the movie does.
We do. He's projecting into their memories. He's projecting into Vanessa and Michael's heads.
And the Golden Freddy kid does say that he's going to be stronger, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you just have William fucking like in the Man in Room 1280, they're torturing each other, right? I think you just have something like that where like William is like Michael being close enough just allows William to like fucking let him in.
Okay, I think we will have to add periodic scenes then where we see William slowly starting to overcome the Golden Freddy kid's suppression. I think we will need to add a few scenes where it's like 2 or 3 scenes where the Golden Freddy kid and the other MCI slowly start having a harder time keeping him at bay. And then this makes sense.
You're not adding those scenes because you want it to be a twist at the end. You're making the Vanessa dream sequences make more sense once that's revealed.
Wait, okay, so hold on. What is this? Are we?
Yeah, I still think that let's say, okay, let's say that the movie has. I'm just saying, they're devoid from everything else. Let's say at some point in the movie, we have Afton overpowering the MCI kids and breaking out of their suppression, right?
Mm-hmm.
That needs to be set up. That needs to be set up.
I think I think that has to be in the dream sequences in a way that the audience has to think, oh, this is part of a dream, or Vanessa at least thinks that. I think if you then just cut to the safe room and William's
do we have
Springtrap is there,
Vanessa? But Vanessa only sleeps for one night. Vanessa only sleeps for one night.
Oh, I thought you had her doing it more and more in this movie.
No, the whole movie only takes place over like 2 days.
Hold on. Are you still keeping the the MCI coming to help at the end, or did you
completely remove that?
Because I was thinking if you have the MCI leave, now William is stronger because there's only one kid he's fighting.
Well, that's what it is in the movie, but it feels very.
Can we have a scene of Michael Afton dreaming for the second one instead of Vanessa having both?
I thought one of the things we were saying about the movie was like we were very surprised and it felt very rushed to have her just like go through her entire character arc in one scene. At the very start of the
why?
movie.
All right, why is she spending half the movie sleeping then? Because this all happens in like a day.
I spread it out a little bit more.
Okay, can she have the dream when the puppet like knocks her out and puts her in the locker, FNAF 2 style or whatever? Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No, because she doesn't even get, in our version, she doesn't even get knocked out because she's playing FNAF 2.
Unfortunately, I have to run, but I will be in the chat.
Okay.
Hey, you take care.
Best of luck.
Well, the smart one's gone. Now we're really in trouble. Okay, I'm thinking. No, it just doesn't. Because Vanessa can't be knocked out in the locker because she's playing FNAF 2.
Yeah.
This is actually so ass, dude. No, Gibby, I know you're rage baiting. We're only having this much trouble because we are sticking as close to Scott's vision as we can while still making it good. If I were to rewrite the movie, this whole plot structure wouldn't exist. I would just do something else entirely. I would not have secret Michael Afton trying to manipulate a puppet into coming out of the box, and I'm only having this trouble because Scott insisted this be the plot. Okay. Can it just be a vision, chat?
Are you having the toys kill people?
Yes, they're at FazFest. They're doing it.
They're luring people away at FazFest.
What if because they're toys that were like, like obviously they have spring locks in them. I think the intention is that William intended for them to be dangerous, right? What if you just have it so that when the toys kill people, that kind of like adds to William's strength, like his agony or whatever, and like
okay,
he slowly gets stronger.
I think we're gonna have to do the thing. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice the writing. I think we just need to have Vanessa have a vision instead of a dream the second time, like she does in the spin class. I think she just needs a vision of Afton getting stronger in the safe room. I think we're fucked. I really don't think we've already established that she has PTSD, William projection visions. I think we just need to have. It's already established. We already did this. There goes projection visions from Afton. I think we just need to give her another one to demonstrate that he's getting control over Golden Freddy.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
I think we just have to do it. That would kill the Springtrap reveal. We all know he's coming back anyway.
Yeah, like, or are we really calling it a reveal?
Yeah, we are. Like, we all know what FNAF 3 is. Okay, we're doing it. We're gonna have to have Vanessa have a second vision during FNAF 2. There's no way out of this. What is this? FNAF 2. Okay. Vanessa has second vision during stress of FNAF 2 with William overpowering MCI kids. Okay. So. Can't shoot. Let me restart the music. Hey, that's me. Wait, it's me. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, Michael knows their projections. We could actually say that he thought they were like dreams, right? Michael still thinks they're dreams. But is stirred into action by them. So that's why he starts acting, right? So it doesn't feel contrived. So like we both had a dream, like the dreams started for both of them, and that's why Michael's acting now, because of the dreams. So thinks they are dreams, but started acting because of them.
Yeah, they could still be his inspiration.
Yeah. So they know he's alive. Do they both go to check?
Like at this point, right now?
Or would it only make sense for Michael Afton to go to check if he's alive or not?
I can't imagine Vanessa not doing it.
Chat, would it be in character for Vanessa if she found out William was alive to go check on him with like her gun or whatever?
I think it would be out of character for her to not check. Or at least
if Vanessa has a gun and just dog walks Michael Afton there with it, right? Why does he have to check? At this point, Michael Afton would want nothing more than to be reunited with his father. He's like obsessed with that guy.
I think that's in character.
If you watch the original movie, he's obsessed with that guy. She'd check. I think they would both check. All right, that is more yeses than nos. That's more yeses than nos. Okay. Vanessa, dog walks Mike to the pizzeria. Pizzeria. The pizzeria with gun. They don't want to find William. They're scared of what they'd find. I don't think Michael is.
I think Vanessa would be, but I think she would feel the need to check anyway. I feel like she'd feel responsibility for it.
What if you just have the Frights team come and grab Springtrap before they even get there?
That's
he just gets nabbed.
Okay, can we kill this guy?
No.
Fucking Michael encounters Ralph. Hello. We found one. Okay, Vanessa dog side of the pizzeria with gun. Cause she would want William either dead or to ask questions or something. So
yeah. Well, it's like what's the goal? Like what does them going back there do?
Okay, well for Michael Afton. Yeah. For Michael Afton, it's just to follow orders. He just wants to be he's basically William's little bitch. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Peter Pettigrew. Peter Pettigrew to Voldemort. That's what Michael Afton is. Oh, master. Oh, I'll do whatever you say. That's Michael. He's a little bitch. Okay. Okay. So, at this point, the Golden Freddy kid has lost to Springtrap? Question mark.
I can believe that Mike showing up is the final push.
Okay.
I could also believe that Vanessa being there is, unbeknownst to her, another push for William getting free.
All right, I have a question.
So,
can we make the actual last scene, right? Like last real scene, right? Can we make that Henry kind of making up with Charlotte And then the literal cliffhanger of the movie is Michael Afton and Vanessa Afton and Springtrap all in the same room.
And then what? Just completely remove William getting grabbed by the Frights team?
Ah!
That would remove that, yeah.
That's fucking stupid anyway, because that should have happened 8 years ago anyway. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying, just don't have him there.
Where are the MCI kids then? Where are the MCI kids?
Would they not just follow William?
So they're attached to him rather than the building.
Yeah.
That solves everything. That solves fucking everything. That solves fucking everything.
I mean, that's what UCN is, right? Like,
yeah.
Like that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
Golden
yeah,
Freddy
yeah.
gets them all, and it's like, what is this new prison? Is it you trapped or is it me? Like they're all trapped with William by the Golden Freddy kid to keep him there.
Yep.
So wherever William goes, they all go too.
Yeah. MCI, where is this? MCI is with William, not the building. Oh my fucking god. Thank God. And that's why we have this be abstract, right? So we have the... I rewrote this earlier, right? Where is it? This is in the dream sequence. Where's the dream? Yeah, it's the abstract room. We won't have it be the safe room. We'll have it be abstract to represent it's in William's own mind. Okay? Okay. Okay. So... now... problem solved. He's already gone. He's not even in the fucking safe room. They already came and got him. Like when FazFest started getting popular, right? When FazFest starts getting popular, he's already taken.
Yes.
Do we have them find like a... no, that's contrived. So, alright, now we need a way for them to find the safe room empty, right?
Yeah, if you wanted to have like a similar setup to the movie with like the MCI still coming to help.
No,
like how it is in the movie. Well, I'm saying you could have like Golden Freddy be like, hey, they're in trouble, and let them go, and then that's how William gets strong enough to take overs, because now it's just the Golden Freddy kid he's going against. Because the only thing I'm thinking is like the animatronics are not in the building whenever they go there, right? Or
yeah, true. Crunchy Crush is how are we gonna let the audience know he got taken by the Frights crew?
Just have that scene.
Do we just show the room empty and then have the post-credit scene explain it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, or have it be the opening scene, somebody said. That could work too. You could have it be the opening scene. Honestly, I think having it as one of the opening scenes works better.
I think so.
Okay.
I agree.
So why don't we put it after Charlie Christ?
Good.
Okay. Frights crew, yoink, Afton. Okay.
And then instead of the last scene having, you know, the phone dude be like, I found one, a real one, and he's like actually there, you can have the ending scene be like over a phone call, be like, you're not gonna believe what we found.
Yeah, that's and he's sitting in the room of the place. And we can have the reason they're the reason they're building Frights in the first place is because FazFest is so popular. Boom. So they're close together. They're close together in time. I speak. Bigness. Building Frights because Fazbear is popping off. Okay. Okay. Have we eliminated the MCI issue? Yes, we have. Okay. Now we just need to resolve Henry and Charlotte.
But the issue is that Charlotte's not resolved at the end of the movie. Right? Like she's a plot point.
I feel like it'll be too
continuous.
underwhelming if we just ended here, though. Do we have... I think... Okay. We either need... Here's what we need, chat. We either need to resolve Henry and Charlotte right now, or we need one more big exposition lore scene from Michael and Vanessa Afton. What do we do? We need one more, like, punch for the movie. We can't just end it here.
I think it has to be Henry and Charlie.
Would it just be the setup for what he tells Mike at the end in the post-credit scene? Like, whatever happens there is, like, what we see? It was like
we just had him tell Mike that from the get-go.
Mm.
No, yeah, tack it on. Yeah, we're gonna have that in the movie. We're having that. Yeah, we're having them go there and find he's not there.
Well, but they can't have a resolution because that's
yeah, like for the third movie.
Removing a future plot point for a future game or future movie, right? Because like,
I think Charlotte can be good in the next movie.
But do you think she's going to be? I think she's being set up as a pretty major antagonist.
Well, obviously, but that doesn't need it has to be in my rewrite.
Well, yeah, but if you're keeping with like, if you're gonna, I don't know. I guess like.
I just think the ending here is a bit under. I think the ending. So this is already a better third act. You have her run into her brother, tell a secret about Garrett. Henry's there. They have the loudspeaker. They have cat and mouse game. This is already a better third act than the movie has, the original movie. I just want it to end with a bit of a jab. I want something. It needs a little more spice. A little more spice. Unwithered, we are not doing that, blood. We need a little more spice to end this. When in doubt, lore?
Lore.
When in doubt, lore. Are we hitting him with a when in doubt, lore?
Maybe.
Fun time tease. I don't think Michael can know about the fun times. Otherwise, I feel like he would have just used them.
Yeah, I don't think we're using fun times.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Vanessa obviously knows about them.
Yeah.
What happened to liking your Vanessa idea? You're cooked. What if, like, they went back to their own house? No, that's dumb. Don't do that. Is Charlotte okay now? We just haven't resolved that yet. Like, that just hasn't been resolved yet. Mike and...
Well, that's what I feel like it's hard because we don't know where that plot point is leading. Because it's not resolved in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, everything we've done up to this point is to get things the same way.
We might need to leave it unresolved because the movie leaves it unresolved.
Yeah.
Because we're not, like, adding or taking away scenes. That's, like, adding a whole plot point.
You want Charlie to kill Henry on screen, Unwithered.
That might be a little bit much.
Charlie possesses Henry, and then since Golden Freddy's attached to William, Henry puts on the...
We are not doing a fucking Robo-Mech suit dad battle. Stop!
He becomes Shadow Freddy, possessed by Charlie, wearing the Fredbear suit.
No.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to leave the Henry part unresolved.
I feel like the stuff with Henry is like part of the main theme of the movie, though.
Yeah. But it could also
Like,
be part of
that
the main
feels
theme
like
of the
the
next. It could also be the main theme of the next movie. It's hard.
Yeah, so it's like, what are you prioritizing? Are you prioritizing like ending this film in a satisfactory way, or is this just the prequel? Because like this movie chose to be just the prequel. Are we making the same choice? That's what it comes down to.
You just have Henry try to make up with Charlie and then have it not work. And then he's like, oh, this is going to be a problem.
Well, first of all, Henry needs to use the music box again so everyone doesn't fucking die. So I'll do that. That's what we need to do first. So, grabs the music box to hold Charlie off. Otherwise, the entire town dies. Should we have Charlie recognize him and be like, Dad, and have that be the end of their interaction for now?
That sets up for the Charlie redemption. Is that the direction we're going?
I would prefer the Charlie redemption. Yeah.
I think it would be more in line with her character for sure.
But like, we don't know that happens. Like, we don't know what the movies are doing with her character.
Well, yeah, we don't. So we can't figure that out yet. I don't think she'll be evil all the way through the end of the next movie. I'm sure by next movie, at some point, she'll turn good.
It depends on how long it is, to be honest.
We'll have that be the last scene. Charlie goes to attack Henry, but holds off. Last second.
Well, wait, so Henry had to use the music box to stop her, right? What if you have the ending scene be him wanting to talk to Charlie, and so instead of keeping the music box wound, he lets it, like, run out, and that's when it, like, ends, you know? So that she can, like, come out and you can talk to her.
You know, they've really put us in a hole with this one. Charlie could possess Henry and get the emotions of her death from his perspective. Potentially mint. That's true on Withered. They really need to throw this whole structure out. This was not going to work.
Yeah.
They really needed to think of something else.
It's because it's a prequel. Like, this isn't, like, this doesn't want to be its own movie. It wants to be a setup for the next one. That's why I keep saying, like, the next movie has to be, like, 3 hours long, because, like, it needs to justify what they did with this one. But knowing Scott, they won't. It'll be another, like, hour and a half one, but it'll set up the next one. The next one.
All right, chat. I won't lie. We might actually need time to think about this. I don't know if we'll finish today. We might actually need time to think how we're going to get our way out of this one. But what I will say is, for 5 total hours of effort, this is not bad.
Yeah.
I've spent a total of 5 hours, and we have way better building blocks than the movie did. Way better.
Where are we in the plot? We're basically at the end.
We're at the end, yeah. We just need to figure out resolution. Which, by the way, the movie doesn't have. There is no resolution in the original movie.
Yeah, that's
None.
why it's so hard.
None. This is why it's hard to think of a resolution, because we have to take all the pieces. So, I bet, you know what? Here's why the original movie probably doesn't have a resolution. Because it can't. Because they set up, the pieces they set up were so shit, they couldn't even resolve it in the fucking movie, or it wouldn't make any sense. So I have to find a way to make their pieces make sense when they couldn't.
And that's the problem.
The only original thing in the script that's totally different from the movie is Henry being part of the story. But he should be. He should be. It's so difficult to put these pieces together, Chat's saying.
It's just hard because it's like if, I don't know, if you're keeping the same plot points, like, or not necessarily entirely the same plot
just
points,
as close as we could while actually making it a narrative. As close as we could while actually having it be a narrative.
Yeah, like the movie ends with the puppet still being a threat and possessing Vanessa. That's how the movie like ends. So that's like
okay.
Because it's like hard to say what happens from there because it might as well be a post-credit scene.
Yeah, let me. I think I'll release. I think I'll. Okay, here's what'll probably happen. Under Their Truth will DM me in like 20 minutes with some like genius explanation, and then tomorrow I'll figure it out. Have Henry get inside Fredbear and ask Cassidy Andrews to give him power. Holy peak. Get have Henry and Charlie talk and explain that Henry knows who killed her. Yeah, maybe have I don't know if Henry would reveal that to her though.
Could have Henry and Charlie talk and explain that Henry knows who killed her, as Henry realizes earlier in the movie. Charlie could be a reluctant follower.
See, you know what's funny though? There's gonna be people on like Twitter who are like, "Oh, T-Dreads, 20-year-old with no degree, couldn't rewrite an entire movie in a single night."
Failure.
Failure. Proof that Scott is peak. Meanwhile, I actually have plot points, and Scott has no plot points in his movie.
I mean, I'm almost. If you wanted to make Henry a little bit more morally gray, you could let him, like say Henry's now set Charlie like somehow on a goal of like stopping Afton, right? Whatever. You could have Henry let Charlie possess Vanessa because he knows that Vanessa will be able to get closer to William than he could. And then it's like set up of like trying to let the puppet get close to Afton.
Yeah. Chase Gordon said still more time than Scott's writing process. Probably at this point.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
I'm 21, Chet. I'm almost free from college. Almost have my degree. Just 4 more months.
He's getting there.
Almost there. I'll have that degree and then I'll do absolutely fucking nothing with it and make YouTube videos. Because I tell you already, I make as much as any entry-level job in the industry that I would have been going into doing YouTube. So. Ugh. Let me see if anyone DM me on Discord with some magic solutions. Nobody said shit. Fuck.
Fuck. My friends are useless.
This is what we could have had, but Blumnouns, the woke shitheads that they are, thought it was too scary, so they changed it to be for kids. Fuck! I hate Five Nights at Freddy's. And I hate my rotten son.
Blumnouns, dude.
Wait, would Henry even know that the music box would stop the puppet?
That's what he says in the movie, so like I'm imagining he knows.
No, just leave that for no. Charlie, no.
It.
Vanessa does. We explain this. Vanessa does, and they encounter in FNAF 2. They have a this. Yeah, we explain that away. That's fine. We need to. Okay, Henry needs to like have a scene with Charlie. Okay. Okay, do we kill him? Unwithered wants to kill him. Unwithered wants Charlie to murder Henry. Yeah.
No,
well, they talked about in some stuff. They talked about Henry being an important character in the next film.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's dead.
Oh, Unwithered goon. DM me. All right, let me read his. Hey, what's up, T-Dreads? I'm straight gooning right now. Whoa! Unwithered G. I can't believe you DM me this.
This is a PG-13 channel now.
Oh wait, he sent me another one. On another note, oh good. Henry has to stop Puppet from killing somebody and tells her that if she has to kill anyone, it should be him. It was his fault for leaving her without a father. Then she kills him or leaves. You bastard. Whoa. Chat's like, yo. Okay. Bro went offline too. Bro was mad.
What if you have Vanessa go to Henry? Because say like Henry's last with the puppet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What if you have Vanessa go to Henry to tell him that William's not there anymore, and then something happens and she gets possessed?
I kind of like his idea where he's like,
something's wrong.
I like his idea. Let me copy this. Well, that got really small. Homework. What? How to copy the word homework? What? Jarvis?
What the fuck?
Okay, I need to install a plugin to copy and paste. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, what's going on over there, man?
Okay. Oh, here it is. She's going to be him. This is really right a father. Okay, so do we just have her not kill him?
Yeah, probably.
Whether it says to clarify, I don't want Henry dead. I just think that the movie already implies it. So by your rules, he should be as dead as in the actual movie.
Like implied dead, but unconfirmed.
But are they really going to kill him or the MCI? The more I think about it, the more I'm going to think, Mike, we're in the fun times. Like, Unwithered, you know it's going to happen. Mike, we're in the fun times. Help us. Garrett's in here, too. He's Fun Time Garrett.
Fun Time Garrett.
Yeah, holy peak. FNAF movie if Scott wrote it. Oh, Unwithered thought that was going to happen in this movie. Mike, we're in a sister location. Help. Surrender, Mike. We're already at your sister's location. No.
I don't know about you, but I think it's pretty mint to have Vanessa come to Henry to be like, hey, William's not there anymore. I don't know what's going on. Like, we got to figure out what's going on. And then have, like, the same type of ending scene where the puppet ends up possessing Vanessa and then Henry gets attacked, and that's where it ends off, because that's the last couple things that we see happen in the movie anyways.
How the fuck do we make that happen? Okay, all right, let's okay. So we need Vanessa and Mike find Michael. I hate this fucking movie. Michael find no spring trap. Okay. Return to FazFest. Find Henry, who somehow hasn't died yet. That's a small font. Okay, Charlie decides to appear now for some reason.
Well, if something happened with Vanessa with the music box or something like that.
Okay, music box-isms. See, this is contrived, but chat, I want you all to let this sink in. If Scott were writing this structure, this is what he'd do. Everything would just happen for no fucking reason. Everything would just happen for no reason. This is what would happen. So, I'm just letting you know. If you're shit talking me, because this makes no sense. On my mother, you already know Scott would be like, and then Henry dropped the music box on accident, and it broke. Okay. So we need to find a way to make all this happen. Oh. Charlie possess Vanessa for karma-isms. No, but why wouldn't she just do that earlier? But why didn't she do that earlier in the actual movie? Fuck! It's so shit. It's so... The more I think about the original movie, the more ass it gets, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna need to sleep on this, chat. I'm sorry. This is so... The way... Oh. Ooh. Ugh. Okay.
What, do you think of more stuff about the movie that you hate?
Yes. Oh, well, I'm thinking, why does Vanessa just not control the toy? Like, being McKenna Grace puppet does not limit Charlie's powers. So if she's gonna possess Vanessa anyway, why isn't Charlie just possess Vanessa when she has Vanessa in her clutches, so she's an extra layer of skin for protection, and then Toy Chica's a spring-lock suit, so put Puppet in Vanessa in Toy Chica, now you have 3 layers of protection instead of 2, and you have the body you want at the end of the movie anyways. What are we doing, Scott? Oh. It's literally, you made them spring-locks, just put...
I don't know why she discarded McKenna Grace's body. Like, that's the one thing I've never understood.
You made the toys spring locks and made Vanessa puppet possession have a totally normal human form. I feel like she still has regular skin. So just have go in. Oh.
Yeah, it hurts, huh?
Oh, it's so bad. And like, I know several people that say this movie's a 9 out of 10. I know several people that say this movie's a 9.
Yeah, those people aren't people, man.
Jay scoring, we're gonna try. We were literally about to finish the script yesterday, and now bro is giving up again. Gibby, if you can save this, be my guest. This is tough, dude. Because we need to find a way where we keep all the characters having the same powers, but have it stay so that none of them use their powers earlier in the movie. Like, why doesn't the puppet just go in Vanessa at the beginning, if she's going to anyway, and then from Vanessa, go into Toy Chica? Like, once she gets the code, why let Vanessa go? Why tie her up with ropes and put her in a locker? Like, what are we doing? Just possess her, and then go into a Chica, who is a spring lock suit. Now 3 layers for protection, and you have leverage over anyone trying to stop you, because you can say, I'll kill Vanessa any time if you stop me. Infinite leverage. Like, what are we doing? Scott.
Do we have the puppet try to possess Henry?
Unwithered, I did read your last message. You called me a bastard.
He's talking about it in chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, you could have your Henry scene as the music box playing because Charlie's calmed by it. Yeah, so Henry takes his chance to talk to her, and when Michael pulls the plug, Charlie attacks or runs away. This is good. We're gonna need to get some time on this. Okay, chat. I love you guys, but we're gonna need to think about this. So I'll be back once we figure it out, and then we'll do a full run of our rewrite. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining. Chat, the good news is, in 5 hours, we have done every scene but the last, like, 2 to 3 scenes in the movie. So we managed to make every scene better. We just need some way to wrap it up. Okay? So, The movie's awesome, you were wrong. Those who know.
Yeah.
But this is a way better structure. And we'll go through and we'll polish it. Third stream it is. Infinite content farm, you could say.
Yep. You guys are getting content farmed.
Yep. We're really stitching the storyline together. Okay. So, see, but chat, the responsible thing to do here is to actually write the movie, not just go, here, ready? Watch this, ready? Let me show you how not to write. Wait. Charlie's not in the toys right now. What if we just made Michael have control the whole time? Wait a sec. Michael says that the classics are in bits and pieces on the floor. But what if that's not true?
Yeah, why did he say that?
But hold on one second. What if we tied Vanessa up with rope and put her in a locker, but couldn't figure out how to press a keyboard?
What if we were incompetent?
Wait a second.
Wait.
What if we cast Henry and put him on screen for 20 seconds?
Hear me out for an ending, right?
Yep.
We know that the Frights team in the games has the puppet's mask on the wall, right?
Yeah.
What if we just have, like, whatever resolution, like, they leave the music box for Charlie and the Frights teams comes in and fucks shit up and the puppet gets out, and that's how the movie ends.
But wait! What if Golden Freddy changed his entire motive for no reason? Wait a second! What if Charlie blamed every adult that killed her, except the adult that she knows killed her?
Yeah, what if she started killing kids?
What if Charlie wanted to kill children for no reason? What if Abby was several miles away from any adults, the things Charlie wants to kill, but Charlie decided to fucking kill Abby instead of the adults? Are you seeing how ass this is? Do you see what we have to deal with? You see what we have to fix?
Holy writing.
Holy writing. Wait a sec. What if we made a movie for the fans and put the Wizards on screen for a collective 2 minutes?
Dude, I think almost all of the Withered screen time is in the trailers. Like, it's really close.
Wait a second. What if we devoted 30 minutes of the movie to a science fair that develops nothing?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Chat, I've seen this like 20 times, but I'll say it just for chat. I'd be like, what if we made 2 mics? What if we built up FazFest and gave it 20 seconds?
They really did.
True.
It has one scene.
What if we say that FazFest is how the animatronics will kill everyone, and the animatronics pull up to the suburbs?
What if we hype up Matt Pat as a voice actor and give him 2 lines?
Wait a second. What if Abby was stranded on the side of the road and Jeremiah mysteriously appears? Wait, hold on. What if Jeremiah has no idea who Michael Afton is and yet assaults him in public?
Clotheslines the fuck out of him.
Wait, what if he said, "Where are you going, jackass?" and proceeded to immediately walk away? Wait, that's true. I want to see nothing but wait, that's true right now. Wait, that's true. Wait a second.
What if we made a trailer?
What if we had a trailer that included every shot of the movie, including the literal last fucking scene?
The last 5 seconds.
Which, by the way, that was like the third thing shown in the first trailer. Was the last scene in the movie. Yep.
That was the only shot of the puppet we had until 3 days before the movie. Was the very final shot of the movie. In the trailer.
Wait, it's true.
All right, we'll be doing this for an hour if we allow it.
Okay, yeah, literally. All right, bye, chat.
Bye, chat. I'm going to sleep.
Oh my goodness. Wait till I let people say bye.